Unit, when you get BC, man, let me know that you guys got me. Visual and audio. Don't have the playback that I wanted. This could either be a festive fucking night, or it's gonna be one fucking bust. We'll have to see, man. Sasha Banks, Mercedes Moné, man. It's been teased. This is why I say, guys, it's... Let me know if you guys got me, man. Are you guys good with playback? Because if not, I got to end the stream, and then I just got to make a regular video, a review, and I'll give it to you guys tomorrow. But if you guys got decent audio, I'm just going to keep going if you don't mind. Decent? All right, we're good? And I'm not blowing out any mics yet. Okay, good. Let me know, guys, because it's always different, man. It's a little different location in the office studio, and it's always different on the stream. Good to see you guys, man. This is I didn't get to shout my gold members out earlier on the stream that we cut on Vince McMahon, Stephanie, and everybody, and the whole conundrum that everybody's in WWE. So this is my special treat to my members, my gold team, go! We're going to do a little bit of a, maybe 2 hours, man, maybe the whole 2 hours. If Mercedes Moné does not show up in this tag match, either during or after, then maybe I just cut the stream, I don't know. But I mean it when I say it's Banks or bust, guys. Tony Khan let this go for far too long. He could have debunked this if he doesn't have Sasha tonight, Mercedes Moné. He could have easily stopped the teases. I mean, even Britt Baker last week saying, I'm the real boss. You could have stopped the teases. You had plenty of time to debunk it. When he had Saraya choose Tony Storm last week, that's when he could have kicked it into overdrive and said, no, see, Saraya already picked Tony. So if you guys think it's Sasha, Mercedes Moné, that's on you. That's not on me. Instead, he kept going with the hype. Tony Khan kept playing up the hype, guys. So that's why this is on Tony Khan tonight. If Tony Khan did not land Mercedes Moné, Sasha Banks, this is on him, bro. And LA has every right to be furious and fucking go a little bit haywire. LA has every fucking right to do that because nobody debunked it. Saraya, AEW just took the air, guys. Mox is coming through the crowd right now. Mox is going to take on Hangman Page, we believe. And BC will be calling the action for you guys, man. But Saraya was just recently asked in an interview, what's up with the Sasha Banks talk? Mercedes Moné, I mean, is she debuting Wednesday? Saraya had a chance right there to be like, no, I picked Tony. I don't know where this is coming from. I feel bad for Tony that this is even a discussion. No, you know what Saraya said? I have no idea. She said, I even asked my agent. I asked my people. Nobody knows. Tony won't give me a right answer, a straight answer. So, guys, everybody is playing this up. You want to try to pop a rating, that's awesome. But you better not jump the shark. You better not jump that ship. You better not get ahead of the story, man. Teasing Mercedes Moné and then not delivering Sasha Banks Moné. That is not a good recipe for Tony Khan, and he'll be ran out of Los Angeles. So, guys, BC is going to be with you. We're going to see, man. This is a big moment if Sasha Banks, Mercedes Moné, is in AEW for a debut. Never thought I'd actually see it. So I wanted to be live with you guys. And if it doesn't happen, then it doesn't happen. I was going to cut a review anyway. I was going to do my notes for you guys and have a video tomorrow anyway. So, well, Kevin MD, Kevin says let's bet, but you're actually on the right track there, Kevin. If you don't mind, I'd like to do a poll, guys. I want to start a poll. I'm going to ask you guys, give me within 60 seconds, Hangman Page just got into the ring, and we're going to have Hangman versus Mox right now. And I'll get to that in 1 second. I want to ask you guys a question in the chat. And it's just going to be simple. Does Sasha Banks / because people get upset if you don't call her Mercedes Moné, I get it. All right, guys, so this is the question I'm going to put up in your chat within the next 30 seconds. I need at least 50 of you guys to participate if you don't mind. If you're able to. Gold members, I don't know how that works, man. Does Sasha Banks Mercedes Moné debut tonight in AEW? So guys, give it that about 30 seconds. That'll pop up in your chat. And if you guys can just give me your best, I just want to know what you guys think. Does Sasha Banks debut in AEW tonight, or is this a bust by Tony Khan? He teased it. He played up the hype to pop a rating. He never debunked it. He let it play out, and he didn't deliver. Is that one of those situations? Because this is a big moment for AEW, and LA knows what they want, and we all know what we're expecting. Even picking Tony Storm, nobody debunked it. Saraya just did the interview saying, oh, I don't know. Tony hasn't given me a right answer, Tony Khan. So far, I got 60% saying yes, nearly 40, 39 now saying no, 61 saying yes, and we have over 50 votes, guys. I need at least 50. We have about 100 votes. Let me square that up too, man. My OCD is going to get to me there. Mox is in the ring biting the back of Hangman Page as we speak, guys. Mox now suplexes Hangman off the top rope. Hangman in that injured neck already, just 90 seconds into this match. The neck is already injured. Mox is trying to yank back on that arm while he's fucking driving the elbow deep into the fucking side of the neck. Upper chest area, that elbow grinding in. Mox is old school, man. Whatever works. Doesn't have to look effective. It just has to be effective. I'm currently at 114 votes. 63% say Sasha Mercedes debuts tonight. That's what I mean, guys. It's not just BC who's over-exaggerating, making this a little bit more dramatic than it is. Nobody in AEW debunked the Sasha Banks Mercedes Moné rumors. Nobody debunked it, and everybody kept teasing it. And even last week when Saraya picked Tony and Cheetah looked over and we all said, no, we see what's going on. Tony never made it a check. And Tony Khan he never blinked. He just kept business as usual. So I don't know if this guy is playing up the hype and he's not going to deliver Mercedes tonight. Or did he land money, guys? Could you imagine if Tony Khan actually landed Sasha Banks tonight? Mercedes Moné. 63% say yes, 37 no. I'm going to keep that up a few more minutes if you don't mind, guys. And to all my gold members, man, I see some super chats as well. I'll try to get those into the commercial break. Mox is still working on everything on Hangman, from his neck to his arm. Now he's got him in a fucking gut. Right, literally, now it's Hangman who's trying to throw elbows to get out of that gut hold. Mox comes back, but he gets, almost a rock bottom, but he gets fucking suplexed back. Now it's Mox holding his head and neck. Hangman's trying to fight off. So this is our opening match. Now, guys, it's no joke. BC likes to have a better storyline to start the night. There's no question. Hangman versus Mox is a story in its own, and it's a damn good match. But I like to start with an actual story, maybe backstage, in the parking lot, in the street, maybe in the ring if you're really good at telling a story. And then we keep going back to that storyline throughout the 2 hours. And then at the end of the night, we culminate that storyline. It's how we used to do pro wrestling back in the day, and that's what works. It's a working formula. Nice snap mirror clothesline there by Hangman on the outside. Mox is fucking flipped inside out like a New Day pancake. But Tony Khan just likes to start with a match. And I know a lot of people are okay with that, right? BC, I like to start hot, man. Oh, inside out lariat clothesline. Mox just took the dome piece off of Hangman, but Hangman kicks out at 2 4/10. Oh, another cover. Mox is just going to keep trying to cover him, wear him down a little bit. Now he's just over him, just throwing haymakers. Right hands, right forearms into the fucking forehead of Hangman. So I understand you want a hot start match-wise. We're in a picture-in-picture commercial break right now, guys. So you're not missing anything. There's a commercial in commercial. Mox is just working on Hangman while we have a HBO commercial. So people just like a match to start the show every week. That's fine, but there's time to it's a 2-hour wrestling show. You're going to get plenty of matches, plenty of bangers. I just wish there was a little bit more storyline at the start of the show, right? Make everybody put that remote down because they have to tune in an hour and a half later. They have to follow a specific storyline throughout the night. That's when you have pure money and magic on a television show for pro wrestling. I hope I see more of that from Tony Khan in the future. Yeah, my gold members, man, it's so good to see so many of you guys up in here, up in the chat. I definitely wanted to do this for a while, an AEW members only, and I figured earlier we already did a live stream. I didn't get to give a shout out to my gold members, so this is yours, man. This is a gold members only chat. But everybody, man, anybody viewing now or afterwards, because I know I only gave, as I always do, 20-something minutes of notice. So the thousands of you guys are going to catch this probably after we're even live. But to every one of you, even Red Team Go, everybody, just for supporting BC and throwing that up. Put that up, please. Smash that shit. Whether you're catching BC live or whether you're catching this later post-live. Future fucking BC or past BC. Right? If you're catching past BC, still throw up that up. Because this is for you guys as well, man. Just my members are going to be able to rock that chat. Renee G, what's going on? Dwayne, Pizza, Lord French Fries, Redhead Kingping's up in here, man. Eric Leno with the truth bombs. I love to see that, dude. Not for fucking ego, but I love to see the truth bombs because I know that my amplified unit is understanding what I am saying, and that's always a plus because the wrestling community isn't always like that. Radar Rab TTV, Carlos Ray's up in here, bro. Titan Poetic Chef's up in here. Clutch City Fan, Peter, Rocco, James Shrimp Fajitas, Deontay Thomas, Dave Mealy, Alicia's up in here. Jane Donnelly, fuck yeah, man. Dante Jaron 23 is also up in here. Jack Brewer, one of my first AMP unit members. JR9, I just saw JR9. Oh, that's going fast now. Osia Weidman's up in here. Santivia Major. Quentin Gilbert's up in here. What's up, everybody? Probably missed a lot of people, too, but the match just came back on. Mox and Hangman. There's another fucking lariat, but this time it was Hangman, guys, onto Mox. Mox just told Hangman something. He had to cover his mouth, so he yelled something to Hangman. Now Mox is trying to tell the fucking ref something. Ref is like, I'll tell him in a second. I'm doing my count, man. Mox is like, fuck it, I'll do it. Richie P. All right, guys, I'll give it a couple more minutes. I want people to see that fucking, that question I put up in the chat, if you don't mind. Now they're just throwing haymakers at one another. I want to know what everybody thinks about Sasha tonight. Does she show up? Does Tony Khan deliver? Or is Tony Khan just playing up the hype the entire time? 62% currently say yes, she debuts tonight, which means that's 62 out of 100, basically. That's your percentages, guys. Oh, Hangman, that Razor Ramon slam, I call it. Love it. Razor used to do that before he set up the Razor's Edge. Crowd is into it a little bit, but they're sitting down. The last couple weeks on Dynamite, the crowds have been so electric, I don't even know if they sat down. LA is pretty fucking drained, probably. It's Los Angeles. Too busy seeing all the movie stars and enjoying that beautiful weather. You get a little spoiled sometimes. Yo, Swift, 718, welcome to the AMP unit, bro. That just popped up on my screen. Swift718 just joined the unit. Do you guys know what that means? We are only one away from 100 members in 1 week, basically. There's the fucking moonsault onto the outside. So both members are outside now. Mox is down and out. I think it was a moonsault. I looked up. I blinked, and I think it was a, well, let's see. Yep, moonsault from the top rope onto the outside on the Mox. So, guys, the very next member will be 100 channel members, bro. Gold team, go. Oh, there it is. Buckshot lariat. No. Into the... He caught him. He caught him with the DDT. Hangman kicked out, bro. Now you get the forearms to the dome piece. Side of the cheek. Side of the cheek. Maybe it's just the cheek, BC. Now he's got him in that headlock. Derek Davis. Derek Davis and Crimson. Jimmy Fingers 19, Silver Black 31. A fucking members implosion. We just got like 5 members all in like fucking 60 seconds. We are now over 100. I gotta go to the videotape to see who became 100, by the way. You guys rock, man. Hangman just kicked out again. Mox cannot find a way to beat Hangman, bro. Crowd's into it. Hangman's got boogers coming down his nose into his mouth, or maybe he's spitting up into his nose. I don't know, but he's fucked up. Bro, Crimson, Derek Davis, Silver Black 31, Jimmy Fingers 19, Swift 718. You guys fucking rock, man. 5 new members, that just catapulted us over 100. Now we're working our way toward 125. That's the next little mini goal for my gold team running deep up in this bitch. Now we got an old-fashioned $1 million dream hold. You guys remember the $1 Million Man? He's got the sleeper hold on Hangman. Oh! Hangman just fucking dropped Mox on his dome piece. Mox just notes. Oh, what was that? Did Mox no-sell that into a fucking Seth Rollins stomp? What did I just miss, guys? Did Mox no-sell that, and then he was just running on instinct, and then he just laid down a stomp onto Hangman? Is that what happened, or am I seeing shit, unit? Yeah, that's what happened. He no-sold it, but I don't mind it, because it looked like he was off his rocker, you know? Like he was just running on fucking fumes. Because he did the stomp and then he just face planted like Ric Flair used to do. So I'm okay with that no-sold. I'm not going to rock on Mox on that, dude. Mox is fucking phenomenal lately. And by lately, I mean the last year and a half. This guy stepped up when Phil Brooks got into that turmoil. Twice. When he just wanted to go on a vacation with his beautiful wife, Renee Paquette. And this guy was told to come back to work if you can, please. And he said, fine, whatever you need, boss, I'll do it. And Mox has been a fucking animal, bro. Mox has been phenomenal. Oh, Hangman fighting back, though. Hangman with some fucking... Now they're just going blow for blow here, guys. Now they're just slapping each other, man. They're going straight Dana White. And they're just smacking the fuck out of one another. Mox is busted open on his forehead. Lariat! Now he's going for the buckshot lariat. Hangman, buckshot, got him. That's it, you ain't getting up. 1, 2, Mox is done. Maybe take this guy, let him go on a vacation. Hangman Page wins. There is no way Hangman can come back after all that time off and lose, guys. The crowd does not look that interested, man. The last 2 weeks, I felt the crowd was more hyped. But it's Los Angeles. They're around superstars, celebrities. They got beautiful weather. They're just like, oh, we can't be bothered. Give me Sasha Banks or I'm gonna fucking yell fuck you. Which I don't blame them tonight, by the way. Nice buckshot lariat. Turn Mox inside out. Mox is busted open from his dome piece. But it wouldn't be a Mox match if Mox isn't busted open. Am I right, guys? Mox fucking bleeds every fucking match. And I can't even blame, like, listen, you're ruining a good thing. You don't want to do it every time because then it's not special. In Mox's case, guys, I'm not even shitting you. 50% of the time, half the time, I don't want to say by accident, but it's just him being physical. In other words, he doesn't mean to bust him. It's not even just the hard way blading himself. It's literally the hard way. Like, he's just bleeding because he's physical. Doc Sampson's in there with the ref. They're fucking checking on Mox. I think the ref did a good job taking some of that blood away from the forehead. Hangman's a little bit distraught. Like, dude, you know, I fucked this guy up. I pinned him. He's dazed and confused. He's busted open. The doc is checking on him, and I kind of feel a little bad. You know, Hangman had a little bit of remorse in his face, but then he's like, fuck that. He started this shit. I finished it. And he walked up the ramp. We just went to commercial. Woo! Okay, I'm going to end the poll now, guys. We are now officially in commercial. The first 20 minutes of the show are in the books. 19 minutes by the time we get back onto Dynamite. The first match is in the books. What Danielson? Fucking Hangman Page has just defeated Mox. So let me get to my question. Nearly 300 votes have already been casted, guys. We're about to hit 275 is the actual number. And 59% say Mercedes shows up tonight. So that's the majority. 41 say no. I think Tony Khan just played up the hype. I think they kept teasing it, just trying to pop a rating. I think Tony is going to know that everyone's going to be disappointed if it is actually Tony Storm as the partner. But everybody will get over it, and Tony Khan wins because he popped a rating. Now, that's what those people are probably thinking. Now, the people that say it's Banks or bust like BC, nah, that shit ain't flying, bro. You have WWE on the ropes. WWE is in fucking turmoil right now. They're going to get a massive payday from the sale, trust me. But not everybody is going to benefit from that. And the company is in shambles. The talent is scared shitless. The talent is on edge. That's the word that BC got. Those are the words. They're on edge right now. They're uncertain about their own future. The fans are pissed the fuck off because we see WWE changing in the wrong direction, left and right, every which way, every day, every show. So WWE is on the ropes for everybody that's not named Vince McMahon. This is the chance for Tony Khan to deliver a knockout punch by bringing in the best female wrestler of today's generation and probably ever. Mercedes Moné, Sasha Banks. And I know that's going to piss people off. Tough shit. There is no female better than Moné. Why? Because she is basically everybody's best match. So even if you're not a fan, it doesn't matter. I don't even care about what I like at this point. I'm telling the truth. She is everybody's best match. That makes her the best female wrestler. So you can take your likes and dislikes, shine them up real nice, and shove them straight up. Well, you know where to shove them. 58%. I'm going to end the poll, and it is clear that the majority rules. Most everybody is expecting Sasha Banks, Mercedes Moné tonight live on Dynamite. And if he does not deliver Mercedes Sasha, then guess what? You can keep on running from LA, bro, because they're going to be chasing you with pitchforks. I love the truth bombs in there, man. Show that love for Mercedes, even if you're not a fan. I have a lot of Amplified Unit members that are not fans of Sasha, believe it or not, even though this is a pro-Sasha channel, pro-Mercedes Moné channel. But they say BC, even though I'm not a fan. I totally agree with you, man. I mean, her matches are always fucking captivating more than any other female match. Tony Schiavone's in the ring, man, with his LA best suit on, his nice white tie. You know it's all about the poo! Adam Cole, baby, returns to AEW. Venus Soldier 92, welcome to the Amplified Unit Gold status. Venus Soldier 92 is a tried and true, by the way. She's been with the channel a long time. It's been a minute since I've been able to say what's up to Venus Soldier 92. Welcome to Gold status, and just welcome back in general, Venus Soldier 92. It's been a minute since I've been able to say what's up. Thank you for joining the channel membership. Welcome to Gold, and I look forward to saying what's up to you many times in the shout-outs to come. Adam Cole, baby! There's no way he announces that he's cleared, right? I mean, we've been hearing he's had some big neck issues, and that concussion, that issue has really been dominant for this poor guy. Some people just get concussions a lot worse than others. Mix that with his neck injury that he had, and it just wasn't looking good, man. And then we also heard that his back was a little fucked up. I mean, this guy had a plethora of issues, but right now he's in the ring. Is this Tony Khan trying to soften up the crowd, man? If that's the case, I would have put baby! I would have had him after he does not deliver Sasha, if that's the case. Try to get back in LA's good graces, bro. They look generally happy to see Bebe, though. Venus Soldier, Sasha or bust? I'm happy you remember me, BC. Of course, man. I remember my tried and trues. I only forget the fucking dipshits. The bitch boy Braden's Venus Soldier 92. Those are the people I forget, you know? Disrespectful little scumbags. They get fucking booted, das boot, and then I never fucking recall them ever again. My tried and trues, my people, I always show the love. I never forget them. Cole said, I've been thinking all day what exactly I'm going to say when I get out here. Don't you love that? It's refreshing not to have scripted promos. This guy's like, I don't know what I was going to say, but I'm here and let's just talk. Oh, he's going to say he's back, isn't he? He said, I have a new appreciation, not just for pro wrestling, but for my life, because those concussions were severe. All I ever wanted to do was professional wrestling, he says. I've got to do a lot of my goals, and one of them is wrestling right here in AEW, the best wrestling promotion in all of the world. A little shot to NXT by Adam Cole, baby. He said he was pretty scared with that injury. He was seeing a bunch of doctors and they didn't know what was up. He was getting headaches, dizzy spells, just fucked up. That's what we were hearing in the reports too, guys. A lot of people didn't think he was going to be able to wrestle again, just like Randy Orton in his back injuries. Wow, he was having anxiety. He would get up at 3, 4 in the morning, pacing. His heart would be palpitating. He would look at his girl with a tear in his eye and say, I don't know what's happening to me. That's real shit, guys, for people who have concussions and shit. Football players will tell you that all the time. That's because we knew. He said a lot of you didn't know what was even happening to me, but so many of you were there for me because we knew exactly. We knew it was a concussion issue, and it's never good when you're out for that long. So we know the symptoms, and we knew. We didn't know it was that bad, though. This is a very personal. This is a very personal story that Adam Cole is saying. I would have started the show with this. Wow. He said a lot of people were saying, I don't care if Adam Cole ever wrestles again. I just want him to be okay, and that meant the world to me. Same thing that Big E said recently, too, man. Much love to Big E, who's trying to recuperate from his neck injury. He said, I've given you nothing for 6 months, and you've still been there for me every step of the way. And he says, thank you. This is going to be one of his defining moments forever, man. You know? No matter what happens in his career, if he gets one more head injury, you got to believe, unfortunately, that's his career, and that's sad to say, but this will forever be one of those moments where he's getting that appreciation right back. It's a Bryan Danielson situation all over again. He got to come back to wrestling years later, though. He says, the bad news is not for me. The bad news is for the AEW locker room because Adam Cole is officially back. So now I really don't see Jay White going to AEW, guys, right? I mean, of course that's the perfect fit for him, but how do you book all of these guys? How do you book Adam Cole properly? Because he should be near the top, correct? He says, no way, I ain't done yet. The roster is too stacked, I think, guys. You think that wouldn't be a problem, but it is. 15 years I've been at this and I will not stop. I will not stop, he says. Maybe they bring Jay White in with an Adam Cole storyline right from the jump. Oh, we did. I already said that. Adam Cole said, I want everyone in this arena, everyone at home to remember this day, the day that the new Adam Cole was born. I told you guys this was going to be one of those moments in his career, in his life, and sure enough, he knows it, and that's why he told everyone, you're going to remember this day. This was the day the new Adam Cole. Well, this is it. This is Tony Khan's time not to botch this guy. If you're going to give him the rocket, this is the time, man. We need to see that dude that was in NXT. Because so far, guys, you're not going to want to hear this. And much love to Adam Cole. I don't think anybody doesn't like Adam Cole. I mean, the guy's phenomenal and he can carry storylines. But his NXT version was 86 times better than his AEW version so far before the injury. So this is Tony Khan's time to press the reset. Not change Adam Cole. Reset the booking for Adam Cole. Because this is his time, baby. Right? I'm not saying he's got to get to the top of the mountain and win the championship from the jump and be the one to dethrone MJF. I'm not saying that. People can be at the top or near the top without having a title picture in place or in play. This is the time for Adam Cole, though, guys. You can't botch his booking or just act like he's another fiddle on the roster. Just another Joe Schmo. We got the Acclaimed in a backstage promo. The Hollywood Board of Directors has approved that Daddy Ass and the Acclaimed will get Hollywood stars. The Hollywood Board of Directors. That's a little shade over to WWE's board, obviously. Too funny, guys. Guys, I'm going to give two salutes here. 2 in 1 here. Adam Cole being back. His injury has subsided to the point where he's been cleared. That is such good news because that could have honestly derailed his whole, just his existence, man. Those concussions can get so bad, you can't even live properly. To see him not just doing okay, but back in the ring cleared, that's a salute. And to every single one of my Amplified unit members, my gold unit right there in the chat, and everybody that's not in the chat, my red team, go! Everyone watching that's not gold. That's okay, you don't have to be gold. I still am going to show much love and appreciation to every single one of you that are watching now, and then the thousands that are going to watch this later, after the show, tomorrow. Much love, man. This is to every single one of my AMP unit members, everybody that smashed that up for BC in the algorithm. Check you on that, man. This is your check. That's your salute. Every single one of you guys, man. I see you all up in the chat. Oh, that looks fucking sexy, bro. The green names with the gold after the name. Fuck yeah, bro. I like these gold member fucking streams only. Hangman, my bad. Hook. Hangman Hook. Sounds like a fucking Disney movie. I shouldn't say that because WWE might become that. Hook is out there now, guys. Lee Moriarty and Big Bill Morrissey versus Hook and Jungle Boy. I think they're calling them JungleHook. Right? Because I don't think it's Hook Boy. That sounds like a bad website. I think it's JungleHook. So we have a little bit of a tag team match. Guys, while we're setting this match up, let me go over to some supers if you don't mind. See what my unit is saying up in this bitch. Jane Donnelly, $8.99. What up, BC? Have a coffee on me. Red team / gold team, go. Jane Donnelly, you're getting all the teams in there, man. Gold team, red team, my entire AMP unit. Jane Donnelly, showing that love to all you guys. So Jane Donnelly, on behalf of the unit in BC, thank you for the coffees, man. I appreciate that. I'm just thankful you're here during this members only chat so I can personally thank you. Salute, Jane Donnelly. We're setting up this tag match, guys. Hasn't begun yet. JR9 Gaming, my right-hand man with that two-spot tag. Tag will be fourth match on the show, likely starting the second hour. JR9, I appreciate that. I honestly did not know that. So I was at least going to stick with you guys the whole first hour. Well, I'm going to stick with you guys into the second hour. Who knows? If the coffee really kicks in, maybe I'll stay the whole 2 hours of the show. But JR9, as always, I'm thanking you for the info, man. I appreciate that. I wasn't sure when they were going to put that on, what seg. Looks like it's going to be Q5. Thank you, JR9 Gaming. This match just got underway. Moriarty chopping the shit out of Jungle Boy. What do we got here? Jungle Boy. That was a weak-ass slap there, but this is when he's going to hit the ropes. There you go. Got some fucking gymnasium type shit, some gymnastics going on here. All right. Jungle Boy showing you that he's athletic as fuck and making 50 and 60-year-olds fucking cry and go, back in my day, I could have done that. Jungle Boy makes a tag to Hook. Taz's baby boy ain't a baby anymore. Hook throwing an elbow into Moriarty. Hook gets up Moriarty. What's Hook gonna do here? Let's put on a performance in LA, Hook. What do you got? Oh, damn, he yanking back that fucking arm. Doing some Ronda Rousey shit. Moriarty's not trying to let him, though. Moriarty's trying to swing him back, but now he's got him in a fruit roll-up. Hook kicks out at 1 1/10. Hook just plants him with his fucking left delt. It's not a huge delt, but he's working on it. Jungle Boy is tagged in. Moriarty's the bitch right now. Double team sends Moriarty into the ropes. Leaps over Jungle Boy, and I think Hook leaps over Moriarty, and then it's just a double team fucking beating the shit out of Moriarty. I'm not going to try to call this shit. Get out, man. Make this a traditional tag, damn it. And where the fuck is the rope? Why does Hook not have the white rope? Does AEW not do the white ropes anymore? That's how you do a tag team match. You hold on to the white rope. Stokely's fucking holding the leg of Jungle Boy. So Jungle Boy tried to do a suicide dive on the Big Bill Morrissey. Big Bill Morrissey is like, sit the fuck down, buddy. Goes to choke slam him. Hook does a baseball slide. Sits Morrissey down. Back into Moriarty. Moriarty throws a right foot to the dome piece of Jungle Boy. Jungle Boy is now into the corner of Morrissey. This looks like to be a double team. Nope, Morrissey's just going to be tagged in. Big Bill Morrissey, man. You remember Big Cass? And he's 7 feet tall, and you can't teach that. I forgot that whole shtick. What was that? This right here, this is Big Cass, and he's 7 feet tall, and you can't teach that. Realest guys in the room. But no, what do you say? Bada boom, realest guys in the room. You guys remember Enzo? SAWFT, solved? I gotta be honest, this is not gonna get me brownie points. You guys are gonna be like, BC, don't say that. I actually miss them as a tag team from back in the day. NXT and when they first got to WWE. I really do, guys. I thought they were fun. They brought a different type of energy. They worked so well together. It was yin and yang, and it just gelled so good. So I know I'm going to take a lot of heat for that. Enzo sucked, BC, and this and that. Big Bill had fucking problems. I get it. Enzo had problems. I get it. But I used to love their shit in NXT, and I loved when they first got to the fucking main roster. So, it's good to see Big Bill getting another fucking chance. Yeah, JR9, yeah, Carmella was with him. Yeah, remember Carmella was with him when they first started? Fuck yeah, man. Oh, we're in commercial, guys, during this tag match, so let me just go back to some super chats while we're in commercial, if you don't mind. Derek Fleming Jr., 199. What up, Derek Fleming Jr.? TK has momentum with the E-rumors. He better deliver. That's what I'm saying. Derek Fleming Jr., even if, like, as of this morning, he did not have Sasha for tonight, after what the fuck WWE is going through right now, and he's got him on the ropes, the fans are like, what the fuck? The talent is like, what the fuck? Vince McMahon is the only one probably loving this right now. He's got WWE on the ropes. You're calling New Japan. You're calling fucking Mercedes. You're calling her agent. I will throw any money you want just to show up tonight, but please show up tonight. Because this could honestly be one of those knockout punches for WWE. I'm not being dramatic and saying it's going to end WWE. But with all the negative press that WWE has been getting lately, I mean, to see one of their brightest women females of all time just show up on AEW Dynamite. Wow, bro. Like, that just does not look good at all for WWE. That is not a good look. That's not a good image. That ain't it, bro. So Derek Fleming Jr., no question. And Colin with a 199 says, it won't happen. You have my word. Colin says, Tony Khan is not going to deliver tonight. He played up the hype. He played LA. He played us to pop the rating. And then he's going to leave LA with a big smile when he breaks that million in the ratings. Well, hopefully, Colin. Could you imagine if he doesn't even break 1 million with all of this interest? I think the joke would be on him. LA would be pissed, and a lot of fans would be like, are you kidding me? You teased it for weeks. You never debunked it. Even when you picked Tony Storm last week, you kept teasing it. We'll see, Colin. Chris Cooper, $2.99. So I see that super sticker. Chris Cooper, salute, dude. Easy does it, 5 spot. Adam Cole, yet another booking botch by Tony. This guy should have been on the top. Shake my head. I agree, Easy does it. I said that, actually. We're back from commercial, guys. Jungle Boy is trying to make a tag to Hook. Lee Moriarty is trying to stop it. Easy does it. I totally agree, man. And that's why I said after his promo, I said now is the time that Tony Khan cannot fuck this up. I'm not saying he's got to be in the title picture off the bat or even in a year, but put him in main events, make him feel like a top guy because he should be booked that way. Do not botch Adam Cole now, Tony Khan. So I agree, Easy does it. Jeremiah Kelly, $9.99. No words needed, just showing that love. Jeremiah Kelly, much love and respect. Salute, Jeremiah Kelly. This is a cool stare down in the ring. Hook and Big Bill, guys. Big Bill is so much more taller than Hook, but Hook was like, I ain't backing down from you, motherfucker. Big Bill's like, it doesn't matter if you back down from me. I'm going to fucking back you up. And he just shoved Hook into the corner. Jungle Boy was able to save him, though. Jungle Boy's on the top rope. Jungle Boy with a drop kick. Literally kicked Big Bill in the back of the head, bro. That was crazy. Damn! Belly to belly, Big Bill! Hook! Tap into your inner JR, BC. By God, Big Bill's got a family! Hook just belly to belly Big Bill. Big Bill is in shock. Jeremiah Kelly with another $1.99 too, showing that love. No words needed. Jeremiah Kelly, I appreciate that, man. Thanks for the coffees. Jungle Boy is thinking snare trap here. He's got it locked on. He ain't just thinking it. He's got it on Moriarty. Moriarty just should tap out. Moriarty taps out. That was approximately, 9 minutes, JR9, I believe? If even. Bryan Robinson, welcome to the AMP Gold team, man. Bryan Robinson just became a gold member. So I got to give a special salute to a new gold member, man. A lot of new members tonight. Bryan Robinson, welcome to the unit, man. Gold team status. You earned your gold card, Bryan. Welcome. Enjoy that gold card. That's going to get you into streams like this, man. Salute to them, the new members tonight, man. A lot of you guys. Jungle Boy and Hook have just won this match. FTW title held up high from Hook. Pretty good little tag team here, man. Backstage, we got the ever so beautiful Renee Paquette interviewing Orange Cassidy and Danhausen. Oh, that's the dude from fucking Cobra Kai, man. What was his name? Stingray, I think. I can't hear. I got my playback in, guys. I can't really hear the show that well, to be honest. Everything you're hearing from BC is me just commentating this shit. Hauser. What the fuck is going on here? Stingray's great, bro. And if you guys never seen the show on Netflix called Cobra Kai, you might not appreciate it if you didn't watch the Karate Kid series back in the 80s. You might not appreciate it as much, but if you're a little bit older like BC, you appreciate that show a lot more. What are we doing? Best Friends just came in. We just did a secret handshake, or everybody just went in. 1, 2, 3, go team, right? Gold team, go! Maybe they're doing a BC amplified hoorah speech, right? I don't know what that was. Jer9, did I miss anything with that, bro? Brian Robinson, we appreciate you, man. Welcome to the gold team, dude. I don't understand what I missed there. Maybe that was just a bullshit segment just to show Orange and have a funny segment, maybe with Stingray and Danhausen. Maybe it was a harmless segment. Sir Charles, Dan looks like low budget steak. Damn! Sir Charles chose violence. Jared and I, thank you, man. Yeah, I thought I missed nothing, but I just wanted to make sure, just so I can commentate on it if I did miss something. Audio, guys, I got playback for my own mic, so. We're in commercial. You guys are missing nothing right now. We're about to go into Q4. So Q1, 2, and 3 have been in the books. We're about to go into Q4 and end hour number 1 when we come back from break. I got a Dunkin' Donut commercial going on. Love it. So while we're in commercial, just let me go back to my supers for a second, guys. And I want to show that love over to Derek Fleming Jr., 199. There's a Saudi ain't Usi sign in the crowd. I saw that a lot last night, too, Derek Fleming Jr., up on the social media. The Saudi ain't feeling Usi. And it caught on. I thought it was going to start trending. I got to see that sign. Pretty funny shit. Jeremiah Kelly, 999. Jeremiah Kelly says, do you guys remember when Sasha came back and told Dana Brooke, the bad news isn't for you, boo-boo. It's for Charlotte. That reminds me a little of Adam Cole's promo right there. I don't remember that, and I'm pro Sasha. So Jeremiah Kelly, for you to remember that, you're either a big Sasha fan, Mercedes like BC in the unit, or you just got a really good memory, man. Which you're in the right place, because the unit likes that. But now I got to go back and check that out, man. Adam Cole tapping into his Mercedes. That could be a tease, too, guys. That might not be coincidence. Honestly, Jeremiah Kelly, you could have just... If you notice, guys, they tease a lot of what's about to happen, especially AEW. This might not be by a coincidence. This might be by design. That's going to be interesting, Jeremiah Kelly. Christopher Blackshear, 199. WWE is taking L's all over the place. And Christopher, if they get fucking Mercedes tonight... That's one of those knockout punches. You're not going to be able to get up from that. The WWE won't die, of course, and they'll try to resurrect themselves, but you're not going to get up from losing your best female talent because that's what Mercedes is. And you done fucked up, Vince. A Puss in Boots! I have 9 lives because I'm Puss in Boots! That's a movie, guys. It's a cat called Puss in Boots. It's a commercial on my screen. BC's had a lot of coffee today. I'm a little out there. Christopher, no doubt. Jimmy Fingers 19's up in this bitch. 1019. Who got the 100th spot, BC? I was laying in the weeds to seize it like a surprise entrant in the unit rumble. As for TK, I would not be surprised if he isn't already on the plane back to Jacksonville, because he might not be able to produce Sasha tonight, Mercedes. You're probably right, Jimmy Fingers. I would not want to even show my face in LA if I don't have Mercedes. And I don't know. I got to check the tape, Jimmy Fingers 19, on who the 100th is for the AMP unit members. But we hit that tonight by a landslide. So we are going to find out. Hey, a pretty cool setup. I'm not a fan of trios divisions. You guys know that. I think they're chaotic. It's too much gymnastics, not enough selling. I don't like trio division matches. I don't like 6-man tags. They're just sideshow. They're just sideshows, man. It's a circus act. But this is a pretty cool setup that they have, man. They have the titles hanging up high for later tonight. They have the titles with the, for the, what is it? The Trios Championships for the Death Triangle versus, the Elite. The winner of this is match number 7. They will get the titles hanging up high. But who was that? Yeah, Jimmy Fingers 19. I got to check the tape, man. I got to check, dude. Who was number 100? MJF is coming out. Who just came out, by the way? Was that Takeshita? Bryan Danielson is supposed to take on Takeshita, and you have MJF coming out because, of course, he's got to lay down some words for Danielson because that's the next big title match. Don't forget, MJF is laying down these challenges for Danielson, like commentary said. He's got to win every single week going into February to actually take on MJF. Let's see what MJF has to say. This is my boy, bro. One of the best wrestlers in the world today. Not just because of what he can do in the ring, not the flips and dives that he doesn't do, because he checks off every fucking box. He says, LA, I know you're not bright, but Daddy's holding the microphone, okay? Konnichiwa, bud, what's up? I've been watching on the Twitter and the Reddit. These people really think you're a big deal, he says. He said, I gotta admit, I haven't seen a lick of your stuff, I gotta admit. I love it. MJF is brutal tonight, bro. He always is. He said, I believe your name is Takeshita. Takeshita, not Takeshita. Wow. That's not how you want to... That's not how you want somebody to fucking help you out and beat Danielson tonight, by totally fucking verbally destroying him. Takeshita just said a bunch of shit that I do not understand, I will admit, but if anybody in the chat knows what he said, let me know. He says, buddy, let me give you a tip. Around here, we speak American. Takeshita said, okay, so I said, kiss my ass. Sheeta's backing up MJF now, man, pushing him into the corner. He wants to take on MJF, not Danielson. Referee Aubrey Edwards is fucking trying to back up Sheeta. Takeshita, Takeshita, Takeshita. You're all a bunch of dick shitters, he said. MJF is fucking great, bro. He's pissed off because a lot of people don't think he's going to be able to last an hour with Bryan Danielson in their Iron Man match when that comes up next month. Ask your girlfriend just how long MJF can ask. Uncle Dave fears corny sign. Oh no, Dave Meltzer versus Jim Cornette, WrestleMania! MJF, then, now, forever sign. I love it. Where are we going with this, MJF? Are you just fucking with LA? We got to get to something soon, man. What's Danielson going to do? Oh, what's that dude's name? What was that? Kevin Young? Yeah, Chow. Chow from the Hangover movies. I'm an international criminal. Things always end this way. Chow, we're gonna get arrested. I know. I'm an international criminal. Things always end this way. Freddie Prinze Jr., former writer for WWE. He was in all the 90s movies, guys. I think She's All That, maybe, or movies like that. I Know What You Did Last Summer. Married to the beautiful Sarah Michelle Gellar. Buffy the Vampire Slayer. She's All That. Yeah, man. What was the other 90? He was in a bunch. He said that was back in 96, and unlike you, all of you, I'm not a dinosaur. Max is only in his 20s. Good for him. Like a lot of you guys, man. Salute, man. Some of us are in our 30s. What can we say? You ain't nothing more than a Scooby-Dooby douchebag, he says, because he was in the movie Scooby-Doo as well. Freddie Prinze Jr. is about to jump the fucking barricade. Freddie Prinze is supposed to be starting his own wrestling promotion. Maybe Tony Khan already bought it out. So basically, MJF is just fucking laying into all the celebrities. I love this, bro. This is brilliant. And you know it. Here comes Bryan Danielson. Yo, his theme music in AEW is way underappreciated, by the way. MJF is running away, man. He's hitting bricks. He's running out of LA. The way MJF just ran. Hilarious, bro. That is going to be a moment that stands the test of time. How MJF runs, bro. That was great. I don't know why he would want to piss off. Danielson. Damn, that's some fucking height. He just ran his ass off, bro, before in this match. MJF. Damn, man. Freddie Prinze Jr. was up in there. It looked like he really didn't know that he was going to be on TV. Oh, see, yeah, he ran like someone tried to fire his ass. Takeshita. He called him Take a Shitter. Takeshita or Takesha, I believe is how they actually call it. I can't hear a damn thing with my fucking playback. Take a Shitter, he called him. I cannot believe he just called that dude Take a Shit. And you want him to beat Bryan Danielson? Yeah, James Shrimp Fajitas. I remember all those movies too, bro. We're older, not old, James Shrimp Fajitas. Big difference. I'm not very into this match. I'm not going to lie to you guys, man. I don't know a lot of this guy's work. And I don't care about a banger right now, an hour into the show. Oh, we got a little nice dragon backbend sleeper, a backbender. Takesha now has Danielson laying back that fucking neck. Very beautiful. Bend back a little bit. All right. I'll tell you guys what. I'll keep an eye on this match, but let me go to my super chat so I don't kill my own buzz here, right? My coffee's kicking in. I got my unit. I want to be pretty fucking... So let me keep this fucking going here. We'll keep watching this match. It's slow pace, but I don't mind. I love slow pace. I don't like gymnastics where everybody's a fucking bouncing ping pong ball. Nasir Alexander, 199. Dang, low-key wanted Hook to turn heel. Yeah, but that wasn't going to happen there, man. This is their first time tagging up Hook and Jungle Boy. You're going to see a lot more of them tagging up, and then eventually you're going to see a badass story with them, too. If it's done correctly, anyway, you're going to see a badass story with them, man. Yeah, JR9, man. Two good wrestlers. I know. This is where I should say, wow, I'm interested. It's going to be a banger. This doesn't really do anything for me, man. There's a lot on this show that's been really good in the first hour and a lot we're looking forward to. This was one of those things on the card I just wasn't. But I just... The story could... Guys, you got to be careful with this storyline with Danielson and MJF because this could end up being a little weak. Because it's the same thing we always see with MJF. You're just going to have to run through my obstacles every week to get to me. We started to see that run stale the last time we played this game. We already did that with the Moxes. We did that with the MJFs. We did that with so many people, with Wardlow especially. MJF can kill it on the mic every week. We know that. But you're trying to carry a storyline on your back into next month. I just don't know if these little obstacles are going to be enough to captivate fans like BC or a JR9 Gaming or people that really demand more out of their pro wrestling because we know what it's capable of, what they should be producing. So I'm not going to trash it yet. This really just got kicked into high gear last week. This is the first week where they're settling through shit, but I'm already starting to see where this is what we're going to do, right? It's just literally going to be every obstacle every week, and then finally you get to me. We do that all the time with MJF. You're going to have to eventually get a little more creative. Yeah, the Jericho Punk feuds, my bad. JR9, exactly. And Wardlow was obviously much better. Wardlow, that was actually one of the best stories. What am I saying? That was one of the best stories in pro wrestling for 2022. But my point with Wardlow is he did the same thing too, though. He was doing the... Every week is an obstacle. But with that, they had a fun story with it. And I guess that's my point. As long as you attach that with this, right? I'm not saying it's going to be as epic as Wardlow and MJF. I don't even think you can do that. That was just next level. But if you attach fun storytelling with the obstacles, then we have something special. And we're going to have magic next month. JR9, thank you for depicting that. Yes, because I lumped Wardlow in on that. And I didn't mean to do that because Wardlow and MJF was fun as fuck. One of BC's favorite storylines last year was MJF and Wardlow. But you still had the same thing. You had the obstacles every week. They just, man, there was like 7 different layers to that feud. You got some chants. They just showed a crowd. The crowd is pretty much like, all right. They're kind of like BC right now. Yeah. These type of matches can be a little bit of a drag. Unit, what'd you think about hour 1? We're currently in hour number 2. We actually leaked into Q5 right now. Guys, did you like hour 1 of AEW Dynamite so far? Adam Cole is back. A really personal, heartfelt, awesome, good news promo. Bad news for the locker room, as he says. As my Amp Unit Gold member said, man, that was a Sasha line from back in the day. We had a good opening match with Mox and Hangman, I felt. Hook and Jungle Boy was okay. I mean, nothing special. Take it or leave it. Not bad. Yeah, yes, indeed, I did. Renee. Good hour 1, JR9, James from Fajitas, MJF, Adam Cole, Jungle Boy match were good. Good hour 1, Mr. Big 200. Deontay, dropping the truth. Deontay, fuck yeah, man. Derek Davis says, yes, I did enjoy that. We're in a picture-in-picture commercial, guys. You're not missing anything. Picture-in-picture commercial. Danielson has the upper hand with the chops. Big Nang didn't watch Dynamite, we'll watch later. Big Nang's just watching BC. Fuck yeah, bro. Big Nang's like, I'm just going to let you, true podcast for BC. I'm just listening to you right now. Kevin MD says it's been fun. Carlos Ray says it was good, hour one. So a lot of you guys have enjoyed hour one. I did too. I definitely did. I think one of the moments that'll last a lifetime is going to be that Adam Cole promo. Just watch. You'll see what I mean 6 months down the road, a year from now. That's going to be one of those moments he'll never forget, and I think fans will always remember in his career. And I hope it doesn't get cut short, man. One more head injury, and unfortunately, I mean, those concussions are so bad. We saw it with Bryan Danielson, and we said, damn, I hope he doesn't get one more. And it's almost impossible once you're so susceptible to getting head injuries like that. And then literally a month later, Danielson got another one, and he was gone for years. Luckily, he was able to come back. And Mox versus Hangman. Hangman returned tonight as well, and Hangman got a W. So a lot of returns tonight. Could we see a big debut later, bro? We're in a commercial right now. Let me go over to my supers, if you don't mind. Mark Bergeron. Mark, $9.99, a couple of coffees, man. Thank you, Mark. Mark says Tony needs to watch 6/9/97, June 9th, 1997's Nitro, and see how to put on a show and a story. BC, you need to watch that Boston, no matter grateful for Nitro. No matter grateful for Nitro. Eric B, and if Mercedes doesn't show, catastrophe for Tony Khan. I don't know if I understand all of that, Mark. But if I'm going to decipher it, go back and watch June 9/97, and Tony Khan will see how to produce a good show. And BC, you got to check out that show in Boston. That's what I'm getting from that. I'll go back and see what that show produced. If you're saying it was great and that's how you tell a story throughout the night, then I'll absolutely check it out when I have time. And as far as if Mercedes doesn't show, it's catastrophe for Tony Khan. I absolutely believe that, no doubt. Everybody knows what we're expecting tonight. Everybody knows what the anticipation is. Everybody knows what we're really waiting for. Mercedes Moné in AEW. We know that, man. Mark Bergeron, I appreciate the coffees, man. Good to see you up in here. We're back from commercial break. Takeshita over Danielson. Danielson kicks out. Jacqueline Robinson, 5 spot. I came spinning up to the like button. I show it who's boss by grunt and growl at it, and then I ate it, showing my inner Tasmanian devil. Thank you, BC, for your stream. Hey, Jacqueline, let me give you a proper salute. Thank you for smashing that up, Jacqueline. Jacqueline says, I spun up to the like button, I grunted and I growled, and then I ate it, showing my inner Tasmanian devil. Whoa, that's a botch. I don't know what that was. Danielson just jumped on Takeshita's fucking head and then fucking, Takesha, Takasha, to these nuts. And then he just landed on his fucking head and his knee, it looked like. So that was a botch. Just call it. MJF just calls him fucking take a shitter. Jacqueline Robinson, thank you for smashing that up. Jacqueline, I gotta show you some love up in here. Jacqueline, thank you. Kenzie Roberts, $1.99. Finally, the first time I get to catch a BC live. Fuck yeah, Kenzie. Kenzie Roberts, salute for our first timer. I'm glad you caught this one. It's a special one, AEW Dynamite, and it's possible. It is possible that Mercedes shows up tonight. Sasha Banks, or TK just played us all and tried to pop a rating. You son of a bitch. Kenzie, salute. And Jeremiah Kelly, $4.99, the biggest Mercedes Moné fan in the world. But it was on the 9/5/2016, leading to Charlotte and Bayley in Mercedes match at Clash of the Champions. Fuck yeah. Jeremiah Kelly. Good to hear that there's another big Moné fan up in this bitch. This is a pro Sasha channel, pro Moné channel. And it's always going to be, as well as Bray Wyatt, by the way. Jeremiah Kelly, salute. Take a shitter! Take a shitter. Crowd doesn't give a fuck. They're just trying to yes. They're doing the yes kicks. Guys, this is dragging on. This is not a banger. Let's go. Come on. You guys know if you're being honest, this is nothing special. You're not going to go back and watch this. Tony Khan has 1,000 people on his roster, and we're getting Takeshita. Come on, man. It's no shade. He's obviously a good wrestler, too, by the way. But this is just nonsense. Tony Khan has 1,000 male wrestlers on his roster. What are we doing here, man? We're doing a fucking 12-minute match with Takeshita? Big Nang, do you feel it seems Vince would rather kill his own creation than his competition kill his creation? I hope WWE Future and Fate will be in better hands. Yeah, Big Nang, I honestly think that Vince McMahon never thinks that competition is going to kill it. Big Nang, you want the truth as I always give to you? Because that's all you're going to get on this channel. You know that, Big Nang. I think Vince truly believes that a competition will never be there. He will die before competition ever beats him. So I absolutely think he knows that he's going to have to kill his own creation. No question. Big Nang, that is a resounding yes. Okay, now Takeshita is starting to fucking bring the crowd to life a little with his... Uh-oh, are we going to start with the "This is awesome" chants? Are we really doing this? Oh my goodness, a few suplexes just brought LA to their feet. Damn, man, wrestling fans. We get easily amused these days. All I saw was a couple of suplexes. What brought everyone to their feet? Okay, it was a couple good moves, and now the match is over with the knee to the face. Oh no, Takeshita kicked out. If you start chanting, "This is awesome," bro, it's a decent match, okay? This is not awesome. Stop it. I just saw one guy in the crowd going, this guy's having an orgasm in the crowd. Have you never seen a wrestling match better than this? What are you doing, guys? What are you doing here? What are we doing, huh? What are we doing over here, huh? Hey, you over there, what are you doing, huh? You're sitting over there like you're seeing a fucking two hot fucking booby girl fucking doing the thing, you know, over there by the tree over that thing. Fucking doing. Two fucking how you doings with some good bazooms. You're over there fucking jerking off in the corner. What are you doing? You're watching a fucking decent match. Takeshita is out. He's passed out. What more are you going to do, Danielson? Okay, Danielson just got him. All right, there you go. That's the match, guys. Did we have an orgasm with it? Fucking LA? Oh, my God. Basically, it was a really good match, man. It was awesome. All right, relax. Guys, in all seriousness, it was a decent match, no question. I don't see why this is in the middle of a Dynamite. All right, now we're all gonna cheer like everybody is gonna fucking go and watch every single one of Takeshita's matches. Hey, watch this, guys. I promise you, within fucking 2 hours after the show, you're gonna see on Tony Khan's social media, Takeshita is now all elite. Every time you see somebody show up on AEW that's not part of the roster, a roster that already has 150 people on it, an hour later they're signed to AEW just because they performed on the show. Takeshita has already signed. Where the fuck was Takeshita? What? What do you mean he already signed? Where the fuck was he? Hiding underneath a fucking rock? I didn't know he signed. I thought he made some appearances. How the fuck did he already sign? I don't see him every fucking Wednesday. Then again, that doesn't mean anything. Miro and a million other people are never seen either on Wednesday. We don't even know who signed anymore. Takeshita is signed. Yeah, he's probably on fucking Rampage every week. I never even know. Some people just show up, not signed. Some people show up, they're signed a day later. Some people show up several times. AR Fox, it took several times before he got signed. Oh, Saraya and Tony Storm just came out, guys. I thought we thought Sheeta would attack Tony Storm and that would open up the door. You know what I don't like about this? Wouldn't you have Mercedes, if she was going to debut, wouldn't you have her at the top of an hour or ending the show? Guys, they just had Takeshita for the first 14 minutes of the hour. So is Mercedes going to show up in literally the middle of the show? Because that's a Tony Khan botch. It's looking more and more like we ain't going to get Mercedes, and this was literally just them never debunking it, and Tony Khan played us all. Britt Baker and Jamie Hayter coming down. Kenzie Roberts, 199. Instead of this is awesome, why not this is solid? Kenzie knows. Kenzie, can I give you a salute? Of course I can. There's my girl, Britt Baker. Love Britt Baker. Salute, Kenzie. Thank you for understanding what BC is saying. We played out that this is awesome. If people knew the definition of awesome, they wouldn't say it for every good or decent sequence that they see. BC, it's just a word. They're just having fun, but then choose a different word. You got to be more honest. This is solid. I don't care if it sounds good or not. This is decent. I don't mind this. Come up with a different chat because awesome actually has a definition. Let me tell you. There was a banger bomb in the chat, I see, man. There was a banger bomb earlier. I'll get to that, trust me. Savage, 1024, The Punisher, 2 spots, Sasha Banks or bust. It's that time. It's that time right now, dude. Savage, 1024, The Punisher, 5 spot. Does this have to be on Wednesday when a wrestler is not on the roster gets signed just for competing on a Dynamite? Basically, Savage, I don't know what the fuck Tony Khan's doing half the time. So I'm along for the ride. I'm hoping for the best when it comes to TK, as I always am, Savage. So the bell just rang. This is it. So Mercedes is not going to be wrestling if she does show up. And I don't see how this would even... Jer9, help me out here, bro. How do we do this, bro? I mean, she's a heel anyway. So if she shows up, would it be to help Britt Baker and Hayter? And attack Saraya because they already have beef? And if so, why would you put it near 9:30 on the show and not like at the top of an hour? Does Takeshita override Mercedes Moné? I doubt it. So that would be a booking botch unless he wants to set up the main event, the Death Triangle and the Elite. I guess that would be a good setup. It's looking a lot more like we're not going to get this. Yeah, JR9, post-match is the only opportunity because the bell just rang. I don't see how this works out, guys. I don't think we're going to get Mercedes. And this is why I say Banks or bust. Tony Khan played this like a fucking, like a fiddle, like a flute. If we don't get Mercedes, bro, then why all the teases? And why did you never debunk it? Saraya was asked 2 days ago, what is up with all the talk of Mercedes? Is she going to show up? And Saraya goes, I honestly don't know. I really don't know. I asked my agent. I've been asking around. Nobody knows. Tony won't give me a straight answer. Why would she say that? Just say, no, it's Tony. I picked Tony Storm. There's no, right? Unless they're just trying to pop a rating. Okay, but now you better be prepared for the backlash. A lot of fans are expecting Mercedes tonight. I don't see how this is done now. I still think it's going to be fucking epic if that's the case. With WWE on the ropes, Tony Khan has WWE right where he wants them. Could you imagine if he took their brightest fucking female, which is not Charlie Flair, it's Mercedes, Sasha Banks. Could you imagine if she shows up in AEW while all this turmoil is happening in WWE? It's a knockout punch, bro. And if he doesn't pop a fucking million and he still didn't produce Sasha, then it was all for nothing anyway, and TK loses credibility. Saraya in the ring with Tony, double team on... who do we got in the ring there? She's blocked up. Is that fucking... that's Jamie Hayter, I believe. Who the fuck's up in there? Hayter. Alicia, does Tony get injured in the match? Then Sasha shows up. I don't know. It's looking like it ain't going to happen now, guys. So I guess maybe that was a thing, you know? Sasha was able to get out of her contract. WWE never froze it. WWE let her negotiate with New Japan while still under contract. Man, Britt Baker just took out Toni Storm on the outside. Maybe that was the thing. We'll let you get away with all of that. You just don't show up to AEW. But if that, again, Tony Khan should have debunked this from the beginning. He played along with the teases. He played up the hype. So Tony Khan has to deliver in Los Angeles, bro. It doesn't look like it's going to happen, but I don't see how it doesn't. Sheeta. Now this could be a fucking way. If Sheeta starts taking bitches out, then fucking there comes Mercedes. But again, Mercedes is a natural heel. Sheeta would be a heel in this instant, wouldn't she be? And the heels wouldn't need to be saved. That doesn't work in rest. I don't know. I'm trying to think 10 steps ahead here. Let's just watch. I'm going to give Tony Khan the benefit of the doubt, man. In the ring, you got Britt Baker hammering down on Toni Storm. Sheeta just came out with a fucking with a kendo stick, and we just went to commercial break, picture in picture. So this is pretty big right now, man. We'll see. Miles Angel with a 50-spot banger. A banger bomb is what we call that on the channel. $49.99, a 50-spot. Miles Angel, before I even read that, let me give you a salute, man. We're in a commercial break right now, guys. Miles Angel with a banger bomb. On the road right now, but listening to your commentary is making me feel like I'm watching the show on TV. Salute, man. Hopefully our girl Mercedes Moné drops a nuke on the wrestling world and the internet. Miles, have a safe drive, man. I'm glad you're listening to BC straight podcast form. I'm glad I'm entertaining you, and it feels like you're at the show, man. I'm going to give you the best commentary possible, man. And I thank you big time for all the coffee, man. It's never needed, always appreciated. Thank you for the banger bomb. Thank you for the 50 spot. On behalf of my entire unit, salute to Miles Angel, Gold Team. Salute, bro. I'm glad I can entertain you on your fucking travels, dude. I mean that. And I know you might not be able to see it right now, Miles Angel, but my chat is giving you all the respect in the world up in the chat, man. All the banger bombs, dude. All the bombs are up in the chat for you, dude. So I appreciate that big time. Thank you, unit. Thanks for showing that love to Miles Angel. That's a bunch of coffees. He just tipped the channel, so that's epic. We're in a commercial break, guys. We are in the middle of the big tag match. We're going to find out if Tony Khan played us all or not. One way or the other, we're going to find this out. And we're going to do it live. Savage, 1024, The Punisher, 5 spot. It's a shame you don't see Ortiz and Santana on TV, and now Eddie Kingston is hogging Ortiz's spotlight. No wonder Santana left. I forgot all about all of them, to be honest. They're either on Rampage or they're just not shown. But we get Take a Shitta. Take a Shitta's on our TV in the middle of fucking show. Where the fuck is Kingston? I don't know. He was on Battle of the Belts, basically, on a Friday night. I hear you, bro. Prime Killer, 5 spot. It would suck if Sami Zayn walks out without a proper payoff to the Bloodline story in protest if the Saudi sale goes through. No question. Yeah, that would be a big bust, man. That would actually be horrendous, Prime Killer. And I did think about that too, man. But it's out of everybody's hand right now if that sale goes through. I think it's going to be at least 4 weeks if that is going to be accurate, before we find out it's an official sale. And by then, I don't think the Bloodline storyline would be paid off. So Sami Zayn would have to leave the company, or would leave the company. And Kevin Owens would too. Kevin Owens would protest the Royal Rumble and not even take on Roman Reigns, if that's the case. So there's a lot we're going to find out in the upcoming few days, actually. Saraya just tried to get a pin on Britt Baker. Baker kicks out. Saraya fucking screams. Baker kicks her in the head. True sequence of events. Now, Sheeta is out there with a kendo stick. This is going to make more people believe that there's a possibility Mercedes could show up. So Khan can't fuck this up. I don't think. I don't know, bro. I don't see how this is going to be possible now. 1, 2, Saraya tries for the pin. Baker kicks out. Miles Angel, again, man, thank you for that banger bomb. It's all my super chat, man. You guys are fucking phenomenal tonight, dude. I appreciate all the tips, all the coffee. Venus Soldier 92, 5-spot ABC. I want to show my support. Hopefully we see Mercedes. Venus Soldier 92, you showed your support by joining the gold team. Oh, nice DDT by Toni Storm on the Baker cover, but she kicks out in 2 2/10. Venus Soldier 92, you showed so much fucking love and support on this channel by just joining the gold status. The coffee, that's a fucking cherry on top. But you know it, Venus Soldier 92. We team Monet up in this bitch. And if she doesn't show, yeah, that sucks. We don't get to see her, but I think it sucks more for Tony Khan because I do feel he loses a little bit of credibility. You tease something for so much, you don't debunk it, you know you don't have her, and then it's just to try to pop a rating is all we can come to the conclusion. Or he can shut us the fuck up and produce money. I don't know. We're all on fucking pins and needles right now, bro. We'll see. I'm hoping, man. Tony Khan knows that this is huge. But again, if WWE had something for Mercedes that we'll let you, we won't freeze your contract, we'll let you negotiate with Japan while you're under contract, but just don't show up to AEW, that's your clause, then she can't show up to AEW. Maybe it's a WWE thing. And Tony Khan literally couldn't land her, which case, oh, that was shaky. That could have been bad. Baker had Tony up on the top rope, was going backwards, and they just did not look comfortable. Luckily, Tony landed on her back, and Baker goes for the pin. Everybody looks to be okay. But Tony Khan had time to debunk it, you know. The last minute last week, she just says, Saraya says, Tony Storm's my partner. And it left the door open when Sheeta gave that look. The hate breaker. Love that shit, man. Jamie Hayter coming into her own. Yeah, crowd never really gets behind women's wrestling, period, in the States. It's very tragic because the women are the best ever today. Women's wrestling is just incredible with the performers that they have, but women's wrestling is just not big in the States, and AEW especially just doesn't really care for women's wrestling. And that's why I think Moné would really pop everything right now and give pro wrestling a shot in the arm. But the crowd is, they're not big on this. It doesn't help that Tony Khan really doesn't know how to book the women, to be honest. Man, this is interesting, man. We're getting closer to Q7, which is right before the main event. I mean, are you going to pop the crowd or not? Maybe he's hoping to shut everybody up if he doesn't produce Mercedes by the trios match. New trios champions, the Elite. Kendo stick is in the ring. Baker's using the kendo stick on Toni Storm. Ref was tied up. Haterade. Hayter just pins Toni Storm. I don't see any way that Mercedes would even show up. Baker and Hayter win the match. Guys, that might be it, man. That might honestly be it. I don't see any reason that Mercedes would need to be in here. Sheeta threw in the kendo stick. The heels took advantage of it. Sheeta is shocked. That's it. Looks like we're going to commercial. That's it. No Mercedes. Fucking Tony Khan. What a botch. He had WWE on the ropes. He had them on the ropes, bro. I don't care the amount of money. You pay a motherfucker. And then he waited all the way into Q7 almost. There's fucking Savage. There's Eddie Kingston. Wow, bro. Again, guys, it's not just he didn't land Mercedes. It's the fact that he played up the hype so much. He teased it so much. He never debunked it, even though he knew he didn't have her. He does a million interviews every week. He could have easily said, no, we really weren't able to land her, so I just don't want to raise anybody's expectations. Last week, at the last minute, he has her pick Toni Storm, and he knew that people were still thinking, nah, there's no way. Wow, bro. Wow. Wow, man. Pile driver, what do you mean it never made sense? They teased it nonstop, though. You debunk it. You make sure that your crowd isn't expecting it. You don't just go for a cheap fucking rating ploy. It doesn't matter if it made sense. You make it make sense. You get creative. Come on, bro. Come on, Amp Unit members don't rest on fucking lackluster shit. You fucking make sure that it makes sense. I agree, it doesn't make sense, but like you make it make sense. You teased it so much and then you never debunked it. And you led into Q7, which is where we're at now. What the fuck did we do? Yeah, pile driver, I got you, man. Yeah, no, he should have. I know you understand me, but my amp unit understands. That's my point. Debunk the shit. Everybody tuned into this night for one thing. Nobody tuned in to see the fucking Elite win fucking 3 championships, fucking trios division. I still don't even know what the fuck that is. You can't even do your tag team division correct. Let's have a fucking trios division. Nobody came here for that. Fuck. Adam Cole is going to be the best part of the night. Other than that, we got fucking Takeshita, as MJF calls him. That was a botch, guys. That was a huge botch. Even if you can't land Mercedes. Again, that could be a WWE thing where they said, we're not going to freeze your contract. You can negotiate with anybody you want, New Japan, just not AEW. I bet you that was a stipulation. Okay. But Tony Khan has to do so much to make sure we're not anticipating that. I can't believe he just did that. You know what? I hope this was all worth it for Tony Khan. I hope he blew his fucking load on this, and I hope he gets his million viewers, because if he doesn't and this was a botch, he just lost a lot of fucking credibility. He lost a lot of credibility. I'll tell you that right now, bro. Unreal, bro. Unfucking real. Unit, so we have it, bro. There you have it. No, imagine if she showed up with the fucking JAS. Hey, Daddy Magic! That's my boy right there. He brings back that old 1980s vibe for pro wrestling, man. You look in that dude's eyes and you got a 1980s pro wrestler. You know Jericho looks at him and sees just pure gold. I love the way Jericho looks at Daddy Magic, man. Look at everybody in their gold best for LA, Hollywood. I see the supers. I see you guys feeling some type of way. I'm gonna go over that, trust me. Look at those boots on Chris Jericho. Amp Unit, tell me where you would wear those boots. There's no place, man. Your family would disown you. Your girlfriend would break up with you. Ladies, your boyfriend would be... Well, actually, that could be kind of sexy. Going to the club. But my fucking boys out there, man, my dudes, you ain't wearing those shoes. Jericho has no fucking shame, dude. Jericho can wear shit like that and still be the fucking head honcho, man. The head ocho. Who do we got here? Ricky Starks. Ricky Starks coming out. He's got his fucking rock pose. Sammy Guevara. Nice Ricky chant from the crowd. Your boy Stroke Daddy is still standing tall after you couldn't get the job done last week. That's a pretty lame start to the promo. Let's hope that it kicks up a bit. Jericho just told Action Andretti to go back to the minor leagues. Andretti says, Chris, shut the hell up. Wow. Yeah. Who the fuck is going to just shut the hell up, Chris? Wow, what a promo. Come on, Action. You can do better than that. Come on, Action. Let's see what you got, bro. It's going to take more than a nice fucking spray tan and some fucking solid abs. You're going to have to work that microphone, brother. Are you sure Sammy is a good person to lead by example, he tells Garcia, because Sammy can't even take control of his fucking wife. I don't know. The crowd is like, oh, burn! That was kind of lame. What are we doing here, guys? Come on, man. We're all just taking turns on the microphone like it's a merry-go-round, guys. Yeah, guys, Starks is decent. He's been good on the mic, but this is not the best version of Ricky Starks tonight. We have an asshole chant. This better end in a fun way. This better not just be back and forth on the mic, or this show has taken a drastically bad turn. Starting with the ladies, and then or actually started with fucking Takeshita, into the fucking ladies, into this better lead to something fun, man. Come on, you're in Los Angeles. Hour 1 was decent, no question. Hour 2 has not lived up to Hour 1, not even close. So basically, Action Andretti and Ricky Starks are just one by one, like verbally throwing lines at the JAS guys. They're pretty lame lines, to be honest with you. I mean, the crowd is like, oh, like they're serious burns. Guys, this is starting to bore me, this segment. I mean, I like Ricky Starks. I love Daddy Magic. Jericho's a legend. Sammy Guevara, I'm actually a fan of. I know that disappoints a lot of you guys. You don't like him. I like Ty Mello, Ty Conti. I like JAS. I just think this is pretty boring. What are we doing, man? This has been a fucking 6-minute promo and nobody's even moved. Oh, we just setting up Starks and Hager for next week? Is that what they're doing? Hager's like, I'm going to smack your face next week or something. I don't know what he's going to do with his face. Next week, I'm going to help you with your speech impediment because next week you're getting into the ring with somebody who's absolute, meaning himself. Is he just going to turn over and walk away? What are we doing? Are you serious? The segment just ends like that? We just went through 7 fucking minutes just to set up Jake Hager and Rick Starks? Okay, now I'm going to literally throw the fucking camera through a TV, take the fucking lighting, the set lighting, I'm going to throw it through the fucking backdrop. What the fuck are we doing in hour 2? This show just went off the rails. The fuck are we doing here, God? We just set up 7 minutes to watch fucking 10 dudes and one beautiful lady just fucking look at each other and say things to one another, man. This is what we waited an hour and 45 minutes into the show for? Now I'm starting to get angry, man. First you don't produce Mercedes. Then you give us some fucking whack-ass fucking promo, and now we're gonna see the 7th match between these fucking 6 men to find out who gets 3 championship titles. Prime Killer, 2-spot to TK. You fucked up. You fucked up. You fucked up. Now that's a chant I can get behind, Prime Killer. Kenzie Roberts, $4.99. TK has to learn how to under-promise and over-deliver. Man, seems like he can't get out of his own way. This is what he always does. You're exactly right. And this is why I said it's Banks or bust. For a lot of fans like BC, you can't do this. You can't not debunk it. You have to go out of your way to make sure that fans are not anticipating something you can't deliver. And then to go out of your way and have all of these teases that we've been getting. It's bullshit. Tony Khan could have prevented this. He didn't even inform his talent what was going on. Saraya was asked 2 days ago in the interview. Saraya said, I don't know what's going on with Mercedes. I asked my agent. I've been asking around. I asked Tony Khan. I get no answer. I don't know what's happening. He could have just said, it ain't going down. Don't get your hopes up, guys. It's Tony Storm. She's the real partner, just like we said last week. Absolute fucking bullshit. Kenzie Roberts, I completely agree. Savage, 1024 the Punisher, 5-spot. Instead of calling him Takeshita, as MJF did, we should call him Jabbershita. LOL. I don't want to diss the guy, though, Savage 1024. I mean, he's a good wrestler. I understand that. I saw some of his work in the past. I never really got enthralled, and it's just not a dude that I ever went back and watched a match twice. It was never. And now he's in AEW. I'm told that he's actually signed. I know I've seen him a couple times. I didn't think he was signed because Tony Khan has too many fucking people on his roster. But Tony Khan just keeps on signing more and more people. And now in the middle of the fucking show, I have Bryan Danielson and Takeshita. Savage 1024. At this point, name them whatever you want. I'm probably going to skip this shit. I'm probably not going to be that invested. Christopher Blackshear, $1.99. Give this show 2023 uglies. It deserves it, man. On Mercedes alone, Christopher. On Mercedes alone. Jack Brewer, 2-spot. Britt teased it just last week. That's what I mean. There's been one tease after another, bro. Last week, Britt Baker literally said, I'm the boss around here. Come on, that's not by coincidence. That's by design. You want to try to pop a fucking rating, bro? Whatever, dude. I hope you get your fucking million plus, because if you don't, you're going to look like a fucking clown. And even if you get your million, Tony, even if you get your million, dude, you lost a lot of credibility with a lot of people, man. Easy does it, 2-spot. This is what Tony does, though, BC. Yeah, Easy does it knows, man. Just like Kenzie said earlier, we know this is how Tony Khan is, man. We know how he plays the game. And that's why I said, right? That's why we knew better than the same Mercedes is showing up. You know, you look at the thumbnail there, it's Banks or bust. It's either you deliver what you've been teasing and what you refuse to debunk, or it's a bust for fans like BC. And I know a lot of LA, and I know a lot of you guys. Most of my amp unit, it's a bust for Tony Khan, and he just lost a lot of credibility. Bottom line. No fucking question, man. Easy does it, knows. Kevin MD, 2-spot. One man can only keep so much promises, BC. Laugh my ass off. Yeah. How many times do we hear these announcements, these promises? This fucking guy has to stop doing interviews. Understand what we want, what we're hyped for, and what we don't want to see. If you can start to deliver storylines we care about, larger-than-life characters, feuds that we want to see culminated, then maybe you have something special, Tony. You have WWE on the ropes. WWE is on the ropes. Now is the time for Tony Khan to capitalize. And he ended the fucking women. He put on a women's match that ended with Sheeta bringing in a kendo stick that got used by the heels. And she's so fucking miserably shocked. Oh no, my kendo stick. Where did my kendo stick go? Not in Britt Baker's hands. Where did my kendo stick go? Has anyone seen my kendo stick? I don't even know why I'm here. I just came down to the ring with a kendo stick. And I lost my kendo stick, and then my kendo stick hit my friend in the head, and now I can't find my kendo stick. That's how you fucking ended. And I like Sheeta, by the way. You made everybody look like a fucking idiot. The crowd did not give a fuck about the match. And we were all just here waiting for a Mercedes, or at least tell us a week, 2-3 weeks ago that it ain't fucking happening. But you see, she picked Tony Storm last week. Please. He left the fucking door wide open and never debunked it. This is just as much on Tony Khan's fault, man. Venus Soldier 92, 5 spot. Also, VKM can eat a bag of doo-doo. So can Khan if he doesn't deliver Mercedes. Well, Venus Soldier 92, it looks like there's a lot of doo-doo to go around. Because VKM is going to have to share because Mercedes did not show up. Which means Tony Khan is going to have to eat some of that fucking, that beef doo-doo stew. Venus Soldier 92. Savage 1024 the Punisher 5 spot. What is Tony Clown doing? I bet you by tomorrow nobody is going to be talking about this Borefest show unless Mercedes shows up. Well, we won't be. We'll be talking about Adam Cole. During this match, you're going to get all the chants, guys. We have 15 minutes to have this match. All 6 dudes are in the ring for the trios titles. Match number 7, Death Triangle versus the Elite. You're going to get This Is Awesome. You're going to get Fight Forever. Holy shit. You're going to get it all. You might get a new chant, right? This is getting me hard. This is getting me hard. You're going to get all the chants. Afterwards, everyone's going to go on social and go, what a banger. AEW was electric tonight. Right? You're going to see all of this. But you know what? Nobody's actually going to go back and watch anything on this show. Adam Cole was the best moment. I don't see anybody going back tomorrow and watching that promo. That was the best moment. I don't even see Hangman and Mox's match being watched by anybody tomorrow if they already saw it. I don't. This match has become just decent. You can put on a banger right now for 3 fucking titles that I'd wipe my ass with and toilet paper would still be more prestigious. Because this is a fucking circus fest, dude. I'll watch it though. I'll call the fucking a lot of the action. Even though it's already a circus, there's no fucking rules. Everybody's just in the ring right now. Everybody is just doing their spots. The referee told them you have 14 and a half minutes, and now everybody has become a ping pong ball. Look at them. They all get in when somebody goes down. They pick their fucking spots. Everything is a spot fest. Pro wrestling is fucking done if you don't sell, guys. Pro wrestling, if you don't sell, if you don't have an ounce of kayfabe, if you don't act like what if the moves that are being performed are actually hurting you, the moves are taking you out for a few seconds. If you don't play along, the audience can't truly believe this shit. We'll have an orgasm, we'll yell the chants, we'll say it's a banger, and we'll never care about it ever again. Savage 1024 the Punisher, no doubt. TJ Baines up in this bitch with a 2 spot. What if Naomi comes with her? LOL, wishful thinking. Yeah, TJ Baines would be awesome, but she's going to the Royal Rumble, it looks like. And I wouldn't doubt that she shows up against the Judgment Day to take on Rhea Ripley because that looks like it's a little feud. Judgment Day has a female, Bloodline does not. TJ Baines, much love and respect, man. Dante Jaron 23, 199. What happened to AQA who was signed a while back? That's what I mean. Dante Jaron 23. These people get signed when they have no business being signed, by the way, not because they're not talented, but because there's no room on the roster. And then they get signed and Tony realizes there's no room and he sits them at home. AQA is as relevant as No Way Jose, No Way Jose, No Way AQA. They're just as irrelevant as each other. They're not. When you tell me where the fuck No Way Jose is, I'll tell you where AQA is. But you're exactly right. Dante Jaron 23. Miles Angel, if you're still on the road, brother, thank you for that banger bomb earlier, dude. That's still showing up in my chat, so Much love and appreciation. Guys, if I missed any super chats, there's only 10 minutes left in the show. 10 to 11 minutes. I didn't think I was going to stay the whole 2 hours. I was thinking about it, and I ended up staying the whole 2 hours. And Tony put the fucking tag team match in Q7 anyway, so I kind of had to. Q6 into Q7. So if I missed any supers, I'll get the list later, and I will give you guys a shout out and answer your question in the next vid. But as of now, guys, I believe I got everybody or most everybody, so I appreciate that big time, guys. If you're thinking, I got a couple more supers. I'll get to you guys too. If you're thinking, BC, you're not calling the action, man. What's going on? The main event is on. Oh, I don't know what you guys want me to call. It's a fucking spot fest, man. That's all it is. Right now you have Omega and Pac. Pac just snuck out of the ring, so now somebody's going to get back into the ring to take on Omega, or he's going to fly over the rope. One of the two. Oh, it looks like he's going to fly over the rope. There he goes. There comes the spot fest. He just went through a table, and now everyone's going to go, holy shit! Holy shit! Matt Jackson just went through another fucking table, put Pac through a table. Right about now, the crowd is probably having a fucking a cathedral orgasm as we go into a picture-in-picture commercial. They look at the crowd. Oh my God, yeah, this is fucking amazing. This is all I need. This is all I need in wrestling. Just keep doing spots. I don't care about cool stuff. I just want to see guys go through tables. All right, BC, you're being mean now, man. They're putting everything on the line. I know, guys. I've seen it 6 fucking times in the past 2 fucking months. Trust me, I know what they're doing. I've seen the fucking match so many fucking times. I know exactly what they're doing. I've seen this match so many times. If you're new to the channel, I'm just not shitting on this just to shut out. You're going to find something out about BC. I can't stand schmaz matches. I can't stand multi-man matches. Once in a while when it makes sense. A Survivor Series, when done correctly, by the way. And you have a bunch of 4-on-4 or 5-on-5s, for instance. I can get behind that, okay, if you're doing it correctly. 6-man tags are just overused today in wrestling, guys. It's a cheap way to use a lot of individuals and fill up a lot of time. It's cheap. It's lazy. It's lackluster. It's lame. And you just put them. You put in a bunch of wrestlers that can wrestle, right? They got all the flips and dives down packed. And they can get you all the cheers and the chants out of you, all the this is awesomes, and hope that when the show goes off the air, the fans don't realize that the show actually sucked, and we just saw the same fucking shit we've been seeing for years. I don't like 6-mans, I don't like 8-mans, I don't like fucking 10-mans. I think it's a cheap way out, and there's never proper selling. There's never a fucking real good tag match that's happening, right? If it's a 6-man tag. And this one's obviously no fucking rules and shit. You got ladders everywhere. You got to climb. You got to get the fucking titles. I get that. But even just regular 6-man tags, they're usually just circus sideshow fucking freak shows. Sideshow calamities is the best way to put it. No Way Jose versus Adam Rose, baby. Big Nang. Don't be a lemon, be a rosebud. You guys remember Adam Rose? Jack Brewer, 5-spot, best part of MJF. Cole not, best part, MJF. Cole not watching no more Hate Trios matches. So you're saying the best part was MJF and Cole, and I'm not watching no more because I hate Trios matches. Jack Brewer, I don't blame you, brother. I'm going to watch just because there's 8 minutes left, and I've been with my unit the entire 2 hours. Why not close it out the right way? But usually right now, I'd be zoned out. I'd be doing my notes, but I'd just be like, can this please get over? Because this shit is boring to me. I don't watch pro wrestling to see bangers or calamities like this. This is not pro wrestling to me, guys. It's not. Pro wrestling is shit that I care about, characters that I care about, and shit that I care about. I don't care about who wins these fucking 3 titles. I really don't. If you guys do, that's awesome. That is awesome. BC cannot care about this any less, bro. I couldn't. This is ending the show. We should have a cliffhanger for something next week. We should end the show with something that has us so fucking just in tune that we have to tune in next week. The remote is still on our... we're just fucking like... We haven't even changed the channel. We can't even change the channel. Dynamite has been off the air for 4 minutes. It's the new show. The next show is already on, and we haven't even changed the channel because we're in shock. We can't wait till next week. That's how you should end your television shows. This is fucking... this is stupid. Don't be a lemon, be a rosebud. Jack Brewer, I agree, brother. Guys, you're missing nothing. Angel, if you're still fucking my banger bomb, Over to anybody, by the way, who's listening to this podcast but Miles Angel, especially with that banger bomb earlier. If you're still on the road listening to this as a podcast, you're missing nothing. You are seeing literally one spot after another. It's a complete spot fest, guys. If you literally drove by any fucking street in your town and see a bunch of teenagers on a trampoline, that's what we're getting right now. We're seeing a trampoline fest. This is what we're putting our bodies on the line for, man. Just to get just so everybody can bounce around as if they're basketballs, human basketballs. This guy, Nick Jackson or Matt Jackson, one of the two just broke his ass. He got fucking hurricanrana to the top rope. His ass hit the top of a ladder and he's holding his ass. This is pro wrestling in 2023. My ass hit the ladder. Fucking pathetic. Eric Decker, 2-spot. The Mercedes thing is Christian all over again. Even worse. This was much more built up in teasing and just in making sure he didn't debunk anything. He wanted to make sure that all of that wonder was still there when the show went on the air. BC is a smart businessman, man. He's popping that rating. You can do that. You're going to lose credibility as well. Eric Decker, no question. Isaacar, $4.99. What up, BC? I can't watch the show, but how is it? Hour 1 was decent. Hour 2 has been a train wreck. And now you have 6 men in the ring for the Trios Championship, match number 7. They only gave them 14 and a half minutes total. So everybody is just doing a bunch of moves real fast. You have 4.5 minutes left in the show. Everybody is doing their moves and doing their spots. LA is on their feet fucking just watching circus freaks right now. It's like they're at the circus. You ever go to a circus and you see all the people doing the flips and the dives and you're like, ooh, wow, Teddy, want cotton candy? This is what we're doing. It's basically a circus right now. This is not professional wrestling, I assure you. Isaacar, you're missing nothing right now. Savage 1024, the Punisher 2-spot. That segment was better than Night Nurse. LOL. I don't know who Night Nurse is, but I don't know what segment we're talking about, Savage. But thanks for the love and support, brother. Thank you for all the coffee, Savage. Always good seeing you up in here. Quincy Gray 5-spot. I feel like Sheeta was last minute because they couldn't get Mercedes Moné. Well, they shit the bed on how they use Sheeta. They made Sheeta look like a fucking idiot. Quincy Gray, you're probably correct. Who the fuck knows? I think he knew all along he couldn't get her, and he just played this thing right to the very end. Nasir Alexander, $1.99. I turned this show off. I just can't. You're not missing anything, Nasir. We're just getting the same fucking match we've seen 6 times. Look at him. Every time I look up, somebody's on the top rope. This is not professional wrestling, and if it is, then you shouldn't be shocked that pro wrestling is on its deathbed. You shouldn't be shocked that there's no pulse in pro wrestling. Wow! Whoa! A 450 shooting star, inadverted, implanted, booby fest, sideways, ultra kinetic, slam through a table from the top rope by Matt Jackson. I don't even know what you call this shit anymore. Who the fuck is in the ring? Who is that? Brandon? And who else? Who is that? Bad Bunny? Is Bad Bunny in the ring? Who the fuck was that? Yeah, Redhead Kingpin. It's got no story at all. The story is we're going to wrestle 7 times. It's a best of 7. And we're going to play the NBA on NBC music. Pac just hit fucking Omega in the hand with a hammer. There's 2 minutes left in this show. Thank goodness. Get this over with. Hey, at least the top of LA. Look at the crowd. They're all sitting their asses down. They're not into this that much at all. Good for them. They're like, all right, this is exactly what we've seen forever with these 6 people. Can we just do something different? Can we do something different, please? This is boring. Look at this guy walking the ladder. Fucking Penta and Phoenix trying to set up fucking one of the fucking Jackson brothers. Penta delivers a fucking pile driver on the ladder to Jackson or Omega, whoever the fuck that was. I'm spent by this. Ladder, so they just bounce off the ladder like it's a trampoline, because that's what they're used to. Omega's up there now with Phoenix. Omega's got Phoenix. What are we going to get? One-winged angel on the ladder or just on the canvas? Looks like he's setting up a one-winged angel. He does it from the top, from near the top of the ladder. Pac is now going to deliver his 897,000 splash. And now Omega's going to climb and retrieve the titles with, well, what, 1 minute left? Mercedes comes out of nowhere! No, imagine that. Somebody's in the crowd with a Bay shirt. They knew Adam Cole was coming. What is Pac doing? Pac is just get on your feet, Pac. It's not that hard. Omega can't even get the title, the fucking guy. Omega got his title, and that's the match, guys. All right. Whoa! Oh my God! This is amazing! AEW! 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 I don't understand why that had to be in the main event. I don't understand what the fuck that was. We came here for Mercedes, and we got fucking another sideshow with these 6 people. Can we never see them in the ring again, please? Or just go to a circus, guys. Stop ruining wrestling for all of us, because this is not pro wrestling, bro. Go to a circus and watch all the flips and dives you want. Go to your neighbor's backyard. If they have anybody with a trampoline, there's probably fucking kids that do flips there. Go to the backyard. It's going to be really weird if you are just sitting in their backyard watching their children. That's probably going to get the cops called on you. But the point is, go somewhere where there's a trampoline and watch people do flips and dives. This is not wrestling, bro. This is not. I'd rather watch Rick the Model Martel versus Jake Roberts and use in-ring psychology with selling in a 8-minute fucking match. I'd rather watch the Mountie versus Blake Beverly. I'd rather watch Eddie Guerrero versus JBL. 2002, 2001. Let's just do that. They'll tell a story. They don't have to fucking do all this flip and dive shit. If you're wondering, we're ending the show with just the Elite holding up their titles, and that's that. And LA, if you look at LA, look at the crowd. They already realize, oh, we did all our chants. Is this really the end of the show? LA was just looking at each other like, wait, is this really the end of the show? And then we just went off the air. So don't take BC's word for it. I'm going to be the negative one. It was amazing, BC. You just don't like it. No, I came on the air live to fucking support this show fully. The first hour I thought was decent. Second hour just shit the bed. It took a shitta, if you know what I mean. And then Tony Khan didn't help matters. And then I'm just done with this trio. I hate fucking schmaz matches. I hate multi-man matches, bro. I really do. With a passion. With a fucking passion. If they weren't overused in wrestling the last 10 years, the last 5 especially, maybe I wouldn't hate them as much. Let me go over to my supers, man. Let me make sure I got everybody. I know there was some more that came in last minute. Savage 1024 the Punisher. I refuse to call this trampoline gymnastics BS wrestling. I call it professional ping pong gymnastics. Yeah, maybe we're fucking trampoline gymnastics. We're giving a bad name. Ping pong gymnastics. Every time I looked up, somebody was on the fucking top rope about to hit a spot. If this is pro wrestling in 2023, I'm not shocked that it's on life support, and I'm not shocked that we don't feel like we have to go back and watch anything anymore. Back in the day, you had every fucking Coliseum home video imaginable. Every fucking, you guys know what I'm talking about, Coliseum home video, or a little, if you're a little younger, DVDs, but you had it all, man. You had to watch all those epic moments, all those matches back because they were so incredible. You're not going to go back and watch any of this shit. Jack Brewer, 5 spot. Jack Brewer, I got yours, man. Best part, MJF Cole. Kenzie Roberts, 199. I've always wanted to ask this. Is the Royal Rumble a schmaz? No, Royal Rumble's fun. The problem with that, though, Kenzie, is you're actually onto something. There's been so many battle royals as of late, these last several years, to come up with number one contender bullshit, because we're too lazy to actually get creative and start a real feud. So we have battle royals. So the Royal Rumble has actually been taking a hit over the years. But it still is prestigious. It absolutely still has a level of prestige in it. But I guess you could start to look at that as one big schmaz match. Battle Royals are for sure schmaz. That's because everybody starts in the ring at the same time. That's just a mess. Clusterfuck. But once in a while, it's okay. Kenzie Roberts, much love and appreciation. JR9 Gaming, 5-spot. JC versus Roxy versus Gigi. NXT title at Vengeance Day is going to be good as effort has been put into it. Tony, take notes from HBK and give the ladies actual respect. JR9, I saw that, man, last night. I was able to tune in a few times. I saw JC and Gigi in the ring, and they both were getting their hands held high, and it was such a cool moment. And then I saw Roxy hit the top of the ramp, and Roxy held that championship up, and Gigi and JC were looking over like, oh, fuck, this just got real. So, JR9, I was actually able to see that, man. So I caught that, and I was feeling something, and I don't even know the whole fucking storyline as vividly as you, and I was feeling something with that. But TK's not going to take notes because he's too busy doing 1,000 interviews a week trying to get himself on fucking TV and play fucking hotshot promoter. JR9, I don't have to tell you, brother. Much love and respect. My right-hand man on the channel. Let me go over to, there was a few more too, man. Savage 1024, the Punisher with a 5-spot. Can Tony Khan do something new next Wednesday instead of giving people the same BS every week? He's going to have to do something new or else he's not going to get past the 900s, man. He's just not going to. He fucks around with 850 to 950 for a reason, and now he's got WWE on the ropes. Now's the time to take AEW to the next level. This show did not do that. The first hour was promising. We were totally let down for justified reasons in the second hour, and then it just ended with this trio shit. And Elite pick up their fucking titles right where they left off before this whole CM Punk bullshit. In Los Angeles, I was expecting a way better show than this. Way better than this. I was expecting way better for Hangman and Mox, even though I think that was the right decision, but that it was just so simplistic at the very end. Sometimes simplistic is good. Sometimes simplistic is needed. I needed a little bit more just to entertain me from the jump. And then you go into that weird Ricky Starks, Action Andretti, JAS 7-minute back and forth promo that led to nothing but Jake Hager and Starks. Absolute bullshit. The women's tag match, the crowd couldn't give two fucks about it. Takeshita versus Bryan Danielson led us into the second hour. I mean, Tony Khan is not helping his own cause trying to capture 1 million to 1.2 million. Now, he teased Mercedes several times, and he did not debunk it. So he played all of us. He's going to try to pop that rating over 1 million. But let's see how good he does when he doesn't have these type of teases, and he's not fooling us. Let's see when we all know that he lost credibility. He's got WWE on the ropes, and he produced a mid show, because this show was fucking mid from top to bottom. Josiah Cooper, $4.99. Why Tony books so atrocious is beyond me. It's like watching a 5-year-old play with his wrestling action figures. It's funny you say that, Josiah Cooper, because that's basically what it is. He's living out his fucking fantasies. He's got his daddy's money. He's got his good buddies that helped him start this shit. And he's like, fuck, these real-life human beings are my action figures. You're going to be my big boss man, Bryan Danielson. And you're going to be Nails. Is that okay, Omega? Sheriff Rivers, 5-spot. NFL was watched by 185 million viewers this season, average 16.7 mil. Exactly, Sheriff Rivers. And do you know who was getting their ass kicked in the Attitude Era? NFL. Do you know who was kicking their ass? Vince Russo's World Wrestling Entertainment. Eric Bischoff's WCW. When you actually give a fuck and you're putting your best product out there, when you actually don't just want to compete, but you want to kick ass, you're going to rock the world. Pro Wrestling Today doesn't even want to compete. They don't even want to compete. They put together mid-fucking shows, and this is what we get week after week. Fucking mid. And if you don't agree, that's fine. I guess my standards are higher. I guess I raised my bar higher. I guess I'm just a little bit more sophisticated when it comes to what we should be getting and what they should be delivering. That's just the truth. That may hurt, but it's the fucking truth. And my unit knows it. And that's why we should be getting some truth bombs up in the chat right now, because I'm delivering the utmost truth. Pro wrestling is on life support because everything you're getting is mid. You can like it. You can think it's actually awesome, but it doesn't make it good. And the numbers will tell you that. Sheriff Rivers, my point exactly. And now football is right back up. Look at the football numbers, guys. Why is wrestling dying, but NFL is making a comeback? NFL was getting their asses kicked by wrestling in the late 90s. Now NFL is seeing a 10% resurgence in the ratings. I thought people don't watch TV anymore. People don't watch live entertainment anymore, BC. No, they do. You just got to put together the right product. NFL made some switches, turned some things around. They're getting over 10% in viewership more. Pro wrestling is seeing a fucking decline to a dead level. Appreciate all the truth bombs, guys. I really do. You guys know what I'm talking about, man. I spent 2 hours live for AEW tonight. Yes, we were expecting Mercedes, but we knew there was a chance that it didn't happen and Tony was just blowing smoke out of up our asses. I get it. You know, nobody was 100% expecting Mercedes, but we were expecting a really good show. It's LA. Let's rock. Think about this show, guys. Honestly. In an hour, all I'm going to remember is Adam Cole coming out in the cool promo that he cut. That's all I'm going to remember. I'm not going back to watch Mox and Hangman. I'm not going back to watch Takeshita versus... Takeshita is what MJF called him versus Danielson. I'm not going back to watch this circus main event ever again. I'm not going back to watch a 7-minute promo with JAS and Ricky Starks and Action and Andretti just fucking fight like toddlers 100 feet away from one another for 7 minutes. And you don't think this was a mid-show? Stop. But we saw action, Baisley. We saw action. We saw wrestling moves, Baisley. Baisley. Excuse me, Mr. Baisley. I'm new to the channel. Baisley, I'm new to the channel. I just think you're a little mean and a little rough, man. I think you should ease up, man. It was a really good show. They put the bodies on the line, Baisley. Hey, Baisley, can you just ease up just a little bit, Baisley? I think it was a good show, Baisley. I'm glad you thought it was a good show. But it wasn't. It wasn't a good show. You may have liked it. That's fine. We all have our likes. I like Jinder Mahal. People can't stand the guy. That's fine. That's why I don't bring him up that much. You know? We all like things that other people don't like. That's fine. You like the show. Awesome. Yay. They like the show. Let's throw them a parade. Throw them a cookie, a gold medal. Doesn't make it good. This was mid. I just been live. I was live with fucking hundreds of people. Live. There was nothing that... This show was mid. Tops. Jimmy Fingers 19 up in this bitch, man. Jimmy Fingers with a $9.99 couple of coffees. I gotta give a salute over to Jimmy Fingers. Salute, brother. Jimmy Fingers 19 says, how many times has TK had WWE on the ropes now? He will never outdraw WWE, even with a roster of jobbers and Blake Beverly. This stream just saved me 2 hours of DVD time. Jimmy Fingers 19, aside from how funny that was, but bro, you are exactly right. Like, this is not the first time he had WWE on the ropes, and he botched. He fucking botched. He should have known. You're in LA. WWE is taking one punch after the other. The talent is uncertain. The talent is scared for their futures. The fans are pissed off with WWE right now for lack of transparency and bullshit lies. He's got them on the ropes. They're in Los Angeles. And all he really had suspense-wise was a tease of Sasha Banks, and he never debunked it. He played us all. DJ is a prodigy, 199. 7 spot matches just for one title change. Yeah. Think about it, DJ is a prodigy. Thank you, DJ did. DJ is a prodigy. Just nailed it, bro. 7 spot fest matches we just saw in the last 6 weeks to 2 months, whatever the fuck it was. 7 spot fest matches. just to give the titles back to the Elite, which is where we were getting to anyway when they left with the CM Punk shit. All of this was for tonight to see them hold up 3 fucking titles. You can't even book your tag team division correctly. But we're supposed to give a fuck about trios titles. Where do we stop? Why stop at trios? Let's get quadruplet titles. You want to get quadruple titles? Let's go for 5-man titles. Let's get a 10-man tag division. Why? Why not? Let's have a 10-man tag, man. DJ is a prodigy. We'll get fucking Christopher Blackshear, Carlos Ray, JR9 Gaming, BC Amplified, and we'll take on fucking the Elite, Jungle Boy, and Hook. Let's just do it. DJ is a prodigy, no fucking doubt, man. Appreciate all the truth bombs up in the chat, bro. You guys make me know that I'm not just losing my fucking dome piece completely here, man. Like, I'm making sense here, which I am trying to do for everybody. Josiah Cooper, $4.99. What bothers me is the lack of creativity. I could think of so many different ways to book this roster better than TK because he has no imagination. That's the problem, Josiah Cooper. It's not one of those situations where like, oh, everybody's a Monday morning quarterback. Everybody thinks they can book better than the promoter. We're literally saying that, guys. You watch a 3-hour Raw. Literally, I'm pretty sure most of my amplified unit right now can book a better show than Vince McMahon on Monday nights or even 3H's, what we've been seeing. I'm pretty sure that Saeed Parker, Pile Driver Finisher, Renee G, Alicia, JR9, DJ is a Prodigy, Carlos Ray. I'm pretty sure Xavier 2882. I'm pretty sure that Jimmy Fingers 19. I'm pretty sure that Deontay Thomas, Eric Decker, James Miller, Sir Charles, Venus Soldier 92. I'm pretty sure that every one of my AMP unit members can book a better show than what we've been seeing on Raw for 10 years. I can honestly say that. That's not just for a laugh, guys. I can honestly say that. I can honestly say that after watching 2 hours of Dynamite tonight with the roster that Tony has, which is like full of like, he's got 150 dudes on his roster. 30 of them can easily be main event. And this is what we're doing week after week. And you wonder why he can't hit 1 million, and you use excuses, right? Oh, it's hockey, BC. It's hockey. Oh, it's basketball, BC. It's basketball. Oh, it's baseball playoffs, BC. Oh, it's a holiday, BC. It's your grandmother's birthday, BC. It's I forgot to wipe my ass on Tuesday, BC day, and we're celebrating it a day later. It's I like to get my fucking shits and giggles in the coffee shop day. It's a fucking brand new holiday, BC. Don't worry about it. And we have to celebrate everything. Everything is an excuse. Maybe they're just not producing good enough shows. The fact is, guys, it's not Monday morning quarterback. We're not acting like we can book better than Vince McMahon and Tony Khan. We are literally saying we can book better. I know BC can. I proved it on this channel when I started this channel over 5 years ago, creating content. I used to do a thing called amplified booking. You guys told me it was so fucking epic that when the shows went off the air, the actual shows, they paled. They failed and paled in comparison. To the point where we were like, BC, man, this amplified booking gets us so excited, and then the show gets put on, and we're like, what the fuck? And when I book, guys, I'm not even moving mountains. I'm literally just choosing I'm picking the roster they have, all injuries. I'm thinking about all the injuries, all the realistic scenarios that they can be put in, stuff that doesn't cost a lot of money, and I just think creatively. I have fun with it. You should be having fun. That's what happened in the Attitude Era with Vince Russo, Ed Ferreira, Vince, and everybody would get together at the pool at Vince's house, and they would write the shows. And they would have a lot of fun. Vince would throw people in the pool. They'd be watching they'd get their ideas from so many different, and people had fun. Nowadays, it's all regurgitated. It's all redundancy. Everything is redundant now in pro wrestling. And you just start to see almost the same show every single Monday, every Wednesday. Fridays are a little bit better. Josiah Cooper, 100%, man. Savage, 1024, The Punisher, 2-spot. Boring. The amp unit is snoring after seeing another mid-show. Savage, 1024, The Punisher. No lies detected, dude. Man, you guys, man, I gotta end the stream eventually, guys. You guys are fucking rocking tonight. Christopher Blackshear, 199. We'll make a 5-man tag division prestigious. Laugh my ass off. Christopher! Who'd I say our initial team was? Christopher, Carlos, Jaredine, BC. Who was the 5th man? I forgot who the fuck we said, man. DJ is a prodigy, maybe. I don't know, man. We can interchange somebody every fucking week. Nobody's gonna give a fuck. Let me make sure that was everybody, guys. Guys, you guys are so fucking awesome tonight. You made this show a lot more fun. You made the disappointment of no Moné. You made this a lot better, bro. If I missed any supers, which is possible because you guys hit a grand slam tonight. I mean, we rocked out for over 2 hours. If I missed anybody, I'll get the full list later, and I will absolutely give you that shout out, answer your question, all that shit. So all my supers that threw BC a tip on the channel and threw BC a coffee, that's never needed. It's always appreciated. Never, ever needed, and I appreciate every single one of you guys. So let me give you a proper salute. And to all my gold members, much love, guys. This was a members only, but anybody who watched and showed that support by smashing that up, we're about to hit 350 on 21 minutes of notice during a Dynamite. And we're about to hit 350. You guys rock. So the crowd coming in, the thousands starting when the algorithm kicks in, when we're no longer live, their goal will already be set, man. They just got to start off headed toward 400. So you guys set that up beautifully. You guys made this fucking epic. I'm glad I was able to do this, but for everybody, my red team, anybody who's not a gold member, you guys are fucking awesome. This was for you as well. I just wanted to make the chat gold member to give them something special. Show my appreciation like they show to BC. But for anybody who just showed the love, smashed that up and tuned in, even if you're not a gold member, I want to give you guys a salute as well, dude. Every fucking one of you. Red team is the fucking, the best in the community. So salute. I could not be more wholeheartedly fucking honest when I say those words. And to my gold team, you guys are just another fucking level. You guys are so badass. This whole 2 hours and 22 minutes, bro. I cannot thank you guys enough. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this. This was for you. I did the live stream earlier. I couldn't do the roll call. I was like, you know what? I'm going to hit him with something special later, bro. Deontay, I appreciate those words, bro. Sir Charles, I appreciate that. Carlos, salute, brother. Much love and appreciation, Carlos Ray. JR9, much love, dude. You know that. Every single one of you. I'm not going to do a roll call because we're going toward 2.5 hours. This was your special right here, man. Just the whole stream. But you know the roll calls will be in the future, man. And I got the edited version as well on regular videos. So you guys will always get that love. But I'm going to let you guys go about your business. I kept you here long enough, 2.5 hours. Wah, wah, wah. Tony Khan disappointed us, bro. There was no money tonight. I think WWE probably has a stipulation where she cannot show up in AEW, and that's why they did not freeze her contract and let her negotiate with New Japan while she was still under contract. The only stipulation she had was you cannot go to AEW, I bet. But Tony Khan should have been way more transparent, not delivered all those teases, and debunked it. He had weeks to debunk Mercedes, so nobody got their hopes up. But he tried to play the ratings game. He wanted to pop a rating with our suspense. I hope it was worth it, brother, because when you do shit like that, you will lose credibility. Clutch City fan, Dante Jaren 23, all you guys, man, Eric Decker, all my new members, bro. You guys will be added into the list. So on future shoutouts, all my new members, you will be added. On tonight's stream, we surpassed 100 members, guys. We are now going toward 125, our next mini goal. We had another like fucking 10 new members or some shit today. I'll find out who number 100 was too, because that's pretty cool. There was like 5 of you guys at once at one point. That was right around the 100th. All right, guys. Salute, man. Big time. What a fucking night. Even though there was no Mercedes, we still made this special. So check you. I'll probably... I don't want to confirm this. I might be with you guys tomorrow with some more WWE buyout news, man. I heard a little bit more. I want to do some more due diligence. I might have a bonus amplification video tomorrow for you guys. So even though we already did the review for AEW live, I still might have a video for you guys tomorrow. So check you guys, man. Much love always, and we will do this again in a few hours. Salute! Thank you guys for an amazing fucking stream, guys. Let me give you a proper salute on the way out. Make sure I got that too, by the way. Before I go, man. Derek Fleming Jr., 199. I could give you a 3-month story with Darby and AC. Yeah, absolutely, bro. I could do 5 and still have everybody captivated. Derek Fleming Jr., no doubt. Much love, guys. Salute. I see you all up in the chat, man. Put them up. Put them up. Yes. Let me give you a proper one. Salute. Check you guys.